Yo! How are y'all doing? Welcome to the stream today. Today, hopefully, we should actually be seeing the rest of the Ratings Battles Leaders Tournament. So there were some issues today, or there were some issues yesterday, if you were around, where the round robin, which was supposed to play yesterday, this entire round robin with our top 7 players, yeah, it was supposed to run yesterday and it didn't. So today, the plan is to run through the round robin, and then hopefully grand final should be set, and then that will be played as well. I don't know if the tournament regulations have been updated, so it looks like they have. Grand final will be at 11. So hopefully we shouldn't have terribly long of a stream today. Should be a little bit over 2 hours long, as opposed to, you know, yesterday potentially being over 3.5 hours long with the way that things are typically scheduled for these tournaments. However, yeah, they will be rescheduled to today. Grand finals will play afterwards, and I hope that that works for everybody. I apologize to y'all who stuck around for a while hoping for some games and then did not catch any. Hopefully in the future this should be worked around. I now have a better way to contact Tolyan in case something like this does happen, so she will be able to be reached even if she's typically offline. I will have another method to contact her in case there are tech issues such as this. So hopefully, yeah, that doesn't happen again. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, honestly, it just means that we've got a more manageable stream length today. Anyway, I need to double check and make sure that things are going through well on both sides. It looks like Twitch end is looking good, and on YouTube end, we're live, and the quality seems bad. Oh boy. Okay, no, we just dropped frames for a second there. Hopefully we should be okay. Okay. I was just taking a look at my bitrate and it looked bad. No, stream health is fine. Okay. Welcome to everybody from the YouTube chat. And Boring Pickle with the first. Let's go. Pickles here, Ominous and Sapphire said hi to y'all. Welcome. And yeah, so today going to be a round robin of 1v1s where we will have games that they're already set in the schedule. So thankfully we shouldn't have to worry about them not occurring. That's the 2v2. This is the Ratings Battles Leader. And then if we click on just Kakati's on top, his matches are already set. So he is starting 9 Eastern, then 20-minute break, 18-minute break. And it seems to stack up that way. So, good. Okay, cool. So with 18 minutes in between every tournament set, we may have time to play a battle in between. Don't really know. We'll see. What's up, Army Reject? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, we will just wait for our first invite, hopefully to come out here in just a moment. And there it is, actually, just right on time. So I'm going to hide it as I go ahead and enter. Ooh, and it looks like we are watching Kakati to start off. Kakati versus Hanzo main. Of course, I don't want to enter and show everybody what tanks are being played. So going to hide it. And hopefully get things set up in the meantime. So Kakati on the left, Hanzo on the right. Sorry about the Windows noise, that was me. That was not you. And yeah, let's get it. Hope that all of the players who are playing today are going to be ready in time. I know that there was a change of schedule for this tournament because of the technical issues yesterday. And I know that Yarrow said that he was going to have issue playing today, so I hope he was able to resolve that, or something else happened. I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be a little interesting, but we'll see how it goes. Yep, Hanzo is here. Okay, so at least both players are here for this set today. This first set. So good, we have at least 2 players that are ready to play. Reading some Discord stuff just to make sure that I didn't miss anything here. No information about the 1v1 tournament. Okay. Just a bunch of drama in the tournament chat, people arguing about stuff, but nothing completely significant here. Alright, so here we are. I will go ahead and get us all set up here for the tournament thing, because now there's less than 3 minutes left, so we should be okay to be able to show tanks. Hanzo playing the T57. This is a tank that he played basically every game in the last 1v1, and he got top 7 and he didn't do too badly. However, I'm sure that a lot of players are picking up on that. I know he was practicing a bit with Yarrow yesterday, and he was playing a ton of T57 against him in warm-up, so that was a thing. Did I just see? No, never mind. I thought I just saw T-Dub running a Runners versus Rammers room, but no, that was different. But yeah, Hanzo predictably playing the T57. This is a tank that he has had great success in, but also can struggle in 1v1s against people that know what they're doing. You know, he's going to have to hit all of his shots to 2-clip a tank, and even then he's going to have to high roll for a lot of the heavies. And once he's out of that clip, you know, it's just very easy for the other team to pick it apart if it has any decent DPM. So T57 could be a decent counter to something like a 60 TP. So maybe he could be banking on a 60 TP being played, but I'm not 100% sure if someone would run that on this map. Also, my music is really loud for me. Why is that? Doesn't seem too loud on stream. It seems loud on my end. That's fine though. That is fine. I guess I will turn things down a little bit more on my end. Shouldn't affect your volume. Here we go, 1 minute until the games start here. And Kakati seems to be picking E5. Oh ho ho. Pickle's saying jelly is made with the juice of the fruit. Jam is made with the fruit but mashed up. Preserves is the entire fruit. Aha! Aha! I did not actually know this. Yogs is in here. What's up, Yogs? Jim Bob? Hey, Tullian's in here. Let's go, Tullian. You're here to make sure things are working. That's what you're here for. You're making sure that nothing's broken. It seems nothing's broken so far, so congratulations. You seem to have fixed the issues. And it seems that at least 2 of the 7 players are here and able to play for the round robin, at least for now. But good to have you in here. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's super late for you. It's like, what, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, I don't even know. I'm gonna Google what time it is for you. It's almost 4 in the morning. It's almost 4 in the morning. You need to sleep. Your work has succeeded. I thank you for fixing things, Tolian. And now you should enjoy a nice rest. You should enjoy a great night's sleep. Things are working after all. But y'all, shout out to Tolian, the tournament organizer for Wargaming, who has fixed the issues. Good sportsmanship by Hanzo saying good luck. Kakati's probably going to say something goofy back like, I'm going to destroy you or something like that. I don't know. Kakati's a silly little goofball, but yeah. They will be playing on Dead Rail. This is the hillside. I don't know what the actual name of the map is. I don't remember. I didn't look. But this is the hillside as opposed to the valley side. And both tanks are actually going to find each other really quickly on here. And Kakati is just going to rush right on in. Uh-oh. So Hanzo should be able to pen all 3 of these shots. Oh, misses 1 actually, which does kind of hurt him. Kakati going to save? Ooh. So Kakati saves the repair kit, but Hanzo's able to get out of there. And that is something that you actually don't want in a fight against the T-57, is you don't want the 57 to be able to run away. You want to have to force the engagement. Because when Hanzo main is allowed to reload in the T-57, it just means that now he can out-trade Kakati every time. Right? Because he can put in 3 shells, Kakati can put in 1, maybe 2, and he did put in 2, so well played. Hanzo could have easily put in 3 and outwon the trade, and then ran away. So that is actually the way to play the T-57. I saw Yarrow when he was practicing against Hanzo yesterday. Yarrow won basically every single fight that they had. Yo! Koyu with the sub. Thank you for the sub, man. 9 months. Awesome, dude. Appreciate it. That's awesome. But yeah, when Yarrow is practicing with Hanzo, all he would do is prevent Hanzo from running. And then when Hanzo couldn't run, you know, it was just Yarrow putting in the DPM, trying to force bounce shots. But now Hanzo's a big advantage here. He can one-clip Kakati. Bounces that shot, though, so he can't anymore. Now, does Kakati rush this, is the question. Hanzo is reloading. Kakati does not know this, obviously. May guess it. And he's going to back off here. Not a bad play. He has no idea if Hanzo's reloading or not, but again, it's bad to be in this situation where you are one-clippable to him, and he's a 4-shot for you. Hanzo does get spotted, though. Kakati is not yet lit. Could be a sneaky tactic idea for him to run something. Hanzo's just going to turn himself around here. Yeah, 3-minute delay. Can't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear. Oh, Kakati runs in. Hanzo bounces a shot, and now Kakati's got the face hug. He's going to try to force bounce shots from Hanzo, who does bounce 1, hits the 2nd in the face hug, but bounces the 3rd. And so now Kakati has time here to put in these shots. Hanzo's at 500 hit points. A max roll would kill him. Has to get a max roll, otherwise he gives Hanzo the chance to shoot again. Doesn't get a max roll. Will Hanzo be able to pen a shot here? Let's see it happen. He pens 1. Is he going to have time? That's 2. Will Kakati get the 3rd one in? He does! Just in time. Pulls it out. Very nice. That was super close. If he had waited just a bit longer, if that reload was a second later, Hanzo would have been able to pick that one up. But just in time, Kakati getting that. Scary. Again, you do want to be rushing down that T-57. You give him time to reload, which Kakati did plenty of times. It can be scary. And it looks like he's switching to potentially a T-95E6. It's a better rush down tank, but it can't force the bounces. So interesting decisions there. He's just bouncing around tanks. He doesn't know what he wants right now. T100. He's going to play the scaredy game with Hanzo here. Try to beat the clock. Can't sleep, watch stream. I mean, this is the second best place to be, right? Other than sleeping in your bed. This is where you go. Thanks for streaming. Of course, I enjoy this. I am glad to stream it. All right, 10 seconds left till the next one. Again, this is not a super formal, like, I know this is on the official channel, or on the official portal, but this is going to be a lot more low-key of a stream than the typical tournament ones, just because it's 1v1s and there's a lot less to analyze here. So I will be doing my best to read more chat. What happened there? There we go. I definitely write it up, so I was concerned. But here we go, T57 and T100. So, again, Kakati's goal is most likely to Yeah, he says stop with the T-57. Yeah, that's all he plays. Hanzo says sorry. That's what he said to Yarrow, too. I'm guessing Kakati and Yarrow are probably talking. Or at least... not talking, but they probably were in communication about what Hanzo likes to run, because Hanzo was playing T-57 during their scrims the entire time. So I'm guessing Yarrow told Kakati that. Yeah, Hanzo literally is always just apologizing, saying for running the T-57, but that's what he runs. New map is Poggers. Yes, I love the new map, Tolian. Feedback for Wargaming about that map, it is perfect. I'm super excited for it. Actually, my feedback is this. If I had to criticize something, it's that not enough other maps are like it. You know, that seems like it's going to be a really fun and complicated map, so I'm excited for it. What's up, Kaiser on YouTube? Tolian saying, I like new map, would like to spend vacation there. I think the new map is legitimately going to be my new favorite map once it comes in. I think it's honestly the most excited I've been for a new map since the game released. I'm not even kidding when I say that, and I started playing in 2014. Like, it's great. Like, there's a lot of good maps right now that have been reworked, and I love the reworks. But in terms of new map content, the best. Also, Hanzo is not moving. He's expecting to see Kakati come from behind, and Kakati is not going to come from behind. He may actually really get spotted here. He's going to look. There he is. Spots him. Puts the shot in. And now here is Hanzo, man. He's going to try to sneak in a shell. And Kakati running. He's going to put one in, though. Kakati sneaks in a second, so Kakati does have the damage advantage, which is actually a decisive winning condition here. He's probably going to wait to get unspotted and then run away. That would be my best guess for Kakati. And Hanzo's still spotted, by the way, because of that mechanic that Kakati has. He's going to shoot him again here. Because T100, and Hanzo forgot about that. He let himself sit in the open there, took another shot, because Kakati, with the 20-second spotting mechanic that the T100 Helty has, was able to keep him lit for longer. Hanzo goes for a blind shot and reloads the clip. However, he is in the cap right now, and the caps do tick quickly here. Only 25 more seconds until the base resets. Kakati taking it slow. Does spot Hanzo. Doesn't get lit himself here, but he's got to go in. And rushing a T-57 and a T-100 seems scary. He's only on 1,400 hit points. Got to get the reset here. He does. Nice. And he gets spotted. Hanzo misses the returning shell, though. Doesn't have an easy line of sight here. And Hanzo's just going to try to rush. Kakati is moving forward. But Hanzo is still lit. Kakati not quite yet, again, because of that shell mechanic thing. And he sneaks in another. Hanzo misses again. He's down to one shell. And I think Kakati just wants to take the fight here. Yeah, he's just going to rush. And Hanzo is stuck reloading. And Kakati has basically perfectly dismantled Hanzo's plan here in the T-57, reducing everything to one-shot trades, and then having a better endgame in the T-100. However, you got to get this kill here. Does so. He's a one clip if he didn't get that kill. Hanzo says GG. Kakati, obviously, not a big fan of the T-57 cringe strats, or so he thinks. I think that it's an interesting way to play the 1v1, but Kakati was clearly kind of annoyed about it, expertly dismantles him, leaves Hanzo with only doing 817 damage. Kakati wins the 1v1. And the next set that we will be watching is in 10 minutes. I will have time to play a game. I'm going to boot up in Gravity. I've been having a lot of fun with Gravity. It's a great mode. Didn't realize this was real, Tolian. It is. Tolian hangs out occasionally. She's a homie. Map looks rare. Wargaming W, no offense. Come on, come on. Come on, not with Tolian right here. I think it's a great map, and I am happy with it. I forgot to activate my cooldown booster. Bummer. I guess I'm going to have a long jump cooldown now. Map looks nice, sophisticated. Yeah, I enjoy maps that are complex. Like Canal and Castilla. Super fun because there's so many different ways you can play them. And a lot of the maps that have been released lately, I just feel like it's not as easy to be complex with them. And so this one will be a really nice change. I'm very excited for it. Play Minotauro. That's probably the best 1v1 tank that exists. It's definitely not the worst 1v1 tank. Also, I'm realizing that I have a limited jump here, so I should probably not be wasting it. Also, unfortunate tracking the grill. Play realistic for finals. That would be interesting. Unlimited view range is a bit much, though, I think, for 1v1s. Kinda OP. Rip the 54. They had something back there. Did he get away? Did he get away? I got lit by something. He's probably back there. He's probably back there. See if I can tag the egg. Shot went right underneath. The T-30 almost shot me through the roof there. That would have been actually really insane. That would have been absolutely absurd. So that girl just got hit. You got hit again. Nearly a max roll there, 925. Beautiful. Looks like a few promising engagement zones. I think it'll have a lot of sneaky like tactics you can run. But the other thing I like about the new map is that despite how big and open and the amount of like just playable area is, it's just so large. There's no like crazy OP like long-ranged TD spots. So we hit that blind because we're sick. That guy is still trying to shoot me in the air. Big goofball. Yeah. There's no like super OP campy spots that just cover the entire map. It's just like, it's big, but it's well managed. Is how I would describe it, I suppose. Nah, he thought he could jump out of the way. No. Alright, new game is going to be out in 7 minutes, so I'm not going to have time to play anymore, of course. Yeah, I wanted to hit that on the move, just for the memes. He just killed himself. He literally just did that. Can I was going to see if I could do some sort of weird jump to get him. I can do some weird jump to get him. Teammate, shoot him. Shoots him into the pocket, not out of it. Unfortunate. I landed on my teammate there. Hi. Oh, hello. Tracked him. Unlucky. T57 sucks for 1v1. I don't think it sucks for 1v1. I think that it is... it's a matter of if your opponent knows how to play against it or not. I think to the average person who is scared of the 57, yes, it's pretty good. But if you're good and you know that, oh, if I just bait out a shot or two and then rush it, I'm fine, right? That's what Kakati realized for the second game. First game, I don't think that he played it correctly at the beginning. Just letting him reload, but it's not always easy to necessarily get rid of that. But everyone knows that Hanzo is going to be playing the 57 basically the entire night. That's what he did. Oh, also, I forgot to give him the 2-0 score. So congrats. Also, we got our camo, so very nice. I don't really love how it looks, but it's cool to have an extra animated camo, I suppose. But yeah, not a big fan of how it looks personally. So to play a certain tank, let them. I mean, it's nice to have your own playstyles, right? Even if people are like, oh, it's cringe or boring, right? It's like, at the end of the day, it's a 1v1 tournament. The goal is to win. And it's not like it's broken or anything, right? So we got Lil Dog and Hanzo main. So it looks like we're watching Hanzo main again. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to this scene just so that y'all cannot see the training room. Just in case either player tries to pick a different tank or something. I do not want to be spoiling that. Because that would suck. But they are both in the room, and we are in Middleburg Town. Imagine being a fan of Apex with a disgusting racist team captain T-Dub. Interesting, very cool. Thank you for sharing C. Jansen 98. Accidentally pulled something else out there. Hey Joe, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. So it looks like stream quality is good. If anyone's having any stream lag issues, apparently I was yesterday, and I didn't change anything from yesterday. I'm assuming it was just a bad day for Restream. The platform Restream, which I'm using right now to be both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Hopefully there's not any lag today, but if there is, then let me know, because I would like to know in case I need to address something. Anyway, looks like there is enough time for me to show everything. And Hanzo is in fact switching things up. Maybe he's listening to the stream. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But not running the T57 anymore. Maybe realizing that an experienced player knows exactly how to pick apart that engagement. And so the T57 is being subbed out in an IS-4 run instead. This could be a surprise to Lil Dog, who is our second Joker player of the 3 that are in top 7 today. And Lil Dog may have heard from Kakati and or Yarrow that Hanzo loves the T57 heavy. So we will see if that is how Lil Dog expected Hanzo to behave, and now that Hanzo is not picking that tank, maybe something extra interesting will happen. Now, it could just be the fact that this is Middleburg Town, and that the T57, maybe Hanzo doesn't really like how it performs on this particular map and may bring it out in others. I don't think that I'm necessarily following Hanzo today. I don't actually know what matches I'm following. I think I'm just bouncing around to the best of my knowledge. Tolian, if you have any info on, like, am I following Hanzo, if I'm just bouncing around to whatever is interesting, because that's what it seemed like for our last tournament, so I wasn't really sure. But my guess is that I'm just bouncing around, which is totally cool. I think that's better to cover all 7 teams if possible. Also, I wanted to highlight the ratings of the players that are in right now. So Lil Dog was position 15 on the ratings, and Hanzo is 4th place for NA. So obviously both of them within the top 20 as a qualification to get in here, but Hanzo with 4th out of however many players it said there were. What was it? 21,000 people played ratings. That's pretty good. Very impressed by the ratings position. Look to play T57 heavy the most, so enjoys the T57, and had a win rate of a little bit over 50% overall. But at the end of the day, win rate does not necessarily matter for getting a high ratings position, because of the way that ratings is currently calculated, where even if you're on the losing team, if you are the best, you are guaranteed to get points. And so a lot of players have adopted the strategy of not caring for the win or lose, but instead just going for the most damage at the end of the day and being able to farm off your teammates. That way, if you do lose, you will be the one to gain the points. What app do you use to stream, OBS or Streamlabs? I use OBS. I used to use Streamlabs, but I don't anymore. Alright, both players going into the town. I mean, it's Middleburg Town, and that takes up pretty much the entirety of this map here, but in different ways. Lil Dog is heading more towards the cap side. Now Hanzo seems to be turning that way. They will catch each other in a second. They do spot each other. Both of these tanks are going to be good for side scraping. Of course, IS-4 known for having that thick armor, but the VK90 having that ability to, of course, side scrape with a remounted turret. Now Lil Dog gets the damage advantage with the sneaky little HE there. And a very high roll into Hanzo main, who was able to pen the cheek of the VK90. Does so again. Looks like the heat working very reliably for Hanzo right now. Lil Dog is trying to sneak in another shot, but going to be letting Hanzo reload quite a bit. Also bounces there. Hanzo bouncing in return. Hanzo currently has a damaged port right now, so maybe that's what Lil Dog hit instead here. Going for another sneaky shot, and now both of these are very strong mechanical players. Lil Dog, especially being on the Joker team, also gets a higher roll than Hanzo there, who rolled 366. Lil Dog rolling for just over 400. We'll try to put in another positive trade here for Little Dog. Hit points are pretty much dead even right now. And the IS-4 having a little bit more DPM, I believe, than the VK-90. But right now, Little Dog focusing on bouncing that shot first. Does so, puts a sneaky one into the turret of the IS-7 right on the roof. And Hanzo trying to see if he can catch the lower plate, but Little Dog not allowing that to happen. However, 450, that is a very high heat roll. Is that a max heat roll? Not entirely sure. Hanzo now a one-shot. Little Dog still 2 taps here, so Hanzo gonna have to hit both of them. He doesn't. Now all Little Dog has to do is line this one up very well. He does so, and it takes the dub over Hanzo there. So well-placed shots there. I mean, both players did bounce a few shots. That's expected when you have these super heavy 1v1s. The IS-4 in particular having very troll armor, where even if you have a decent line, it can just bounce randomly. The VK-90's upper front hull is just thick. It's just really thick, and it's not easy to pen. Also, the tank is pretty tall, which means that he could shoot down on Hanzo when he had the space to do so. But Hanzo, of course, being low profile, that's not necessarily a bad thing either, because he could be below Little Dog's gun most of the time. Didn't really work out that game because Little Dog, again, also known as Pharaoh, by the way, if you know Pharaoh. That's the name that I know him by and what I will probably call him, but for the sake of the stream quality, they're called Little Dog up here. Not everyone knows them as Pharaoh, so I will call them Little Dog in the scoreboard. Stream's delayed. Yes, 3 minutes. Man does not notice the posture checks. Well, I'm not streaming with oh shit, you guys are redeeming stuff. Yeah, no, I don't notice them because I don't have Twitch chat active. I have Restream chat active, so I actually don't see redeems. So I will set up. Thank you for redeeming those. I apologize for missing them, but yeah, I'm using Restream, so I actually don't see Twitch redeems. Also, what's up, Nasir, Yam, and yeah, sorry, y'all. Yeah, see you around, Joe. 3 minutes in the future. Exactly, Brun. Also, Little Dog gets spotted here. Hanzo's running a bat chat and is now running away. So I didn't actually point this out. I wasn't fully paying attention, but Hanzo running a bat chat, trying to do the exact same thing that was done to him by Kakati. However, he'll be using the bat chat to try to get that 3 shots to 1 trade advantage. That won't be easy for Hanzo to do because the 60 TP is not easy to pen. Of course. Looks like Hanzo trying to take a very wide flank to see if he can catch Lil Dog in a similar position to where he was before. However, Lil Dog is still moving around. Gets spotted again here. Lil Dog realizing that Hanzo must be in the area. Now Hanzo, good decisions to not knock down those trees. And he's going to put 1 shot into Lil Dog. There he goes. Trying to go for a second. Does so. Not able to get a third. Lil Dog knows exactly where Hanzo is, though. Will he be able to escape? He's kind of trapped himself in this corner, and now Lil Dog does have a clear line of sight into this area. Now, Hanzo gets himself in the bush here for lighting. Very smart play there. Lights Lil Dog, but he's just going to hide behind this bush for now until he gets unspotted. Sorry, behind this rock. Relaxing for now. And realizing, yeah, Hanzo's definitely got to be in a bush here. But it wouldn't be wise to go for blind fire, in my opinion, in a 60 DP tank with such a long reload. T57 helped me in the 1v1 against 34 himself. What would be the worst tank for a tournament like this? Minotauro. Definitely Minotauro. A tank that has such a bad DPM, but also not enough of a clip to kill any tank instantly. Lil Dog is pushing very aggressive, by the way. Going to try to catch Hanzo main out. Here, Lil Dog will find him. Put a massive shot on in. Hanzo main has not bounced a shot yet and gets another one into the side. And instantly just going to run away, and Lil Dog is now on 823, only a 1 shot here. But he's stuck behind this building. Lil Dog knows exactly where he is. And there's no bush for Hanzo main to sneaky spot this time. He's just going to hide the best that he can, see if he maybe can gamble on where Lil Dog goes. He's got to hit all 3 shots if he wants to get the kill here. And if he only hits 2, even 2 max rolls aren't going to do it. And an HE shot will absolutely not penetrate the 60 DP in any location with the bat chat. Also, Cry Hoarder, welcome. 183. 183, it wouldn't be great either, but at least I can see it having like a win condition. I actually cannot tell what the the Minotauro's win condition could be. 23 would be pretty bad as well, though, I agree. You should have reclassed heavy tanks. Yeah, but most people are playing heavies. Like, the only time that people are playing lights right now is to counterpick. Also, Hanzo just got himself out of there because Little Dog gave him an escape route, so maybe not the best positioning there from Pharaoh. 7-0 for real. 7-0 for what, Yam? There's only one player playing. Oop, Hanzo does spot Little Dog. Uh-oh. It's not a whole lot that Pharaoh can do right now except just drive around, because Hanzo is likely to play for time here, to be honest. He's only got 1:20 left. And he's just running away. And Little Dog can't really chase him out. Best bet is to get in the cap. That's what it looks like he wants to do. Makes sense to me. Will Hanzo light him? No. Now, how will he play this? Little Dog is not currently looking in the direction that Hanzo main is at. Does turn a little bit in that direction. Interesting, interesting. And here he is. Put the shot in there. Ooh, Hanzo main misses the shell. He's going to be able to hit the second. And the third goes in. So both tanks are one taps. And actually, Hanzo main is technically winning on the damage, so he can just run away. And Little Dog does not have the ability to cap out in time, I believe. I don't know. I don't know how fast caps work right now. It's double or triple. No, Little Dog believes it's double. He's going to step right on out. Hanzo's going to try to run as fast as he can away. He's going to do so crossing over an area where the cap would be exposed. No. Just going to run this way. Hope that he's still not in cap there, and he's not. And he's got only 10 seconds. Little Dog not going to find him. Hanzo's going to win this one on time, unless he messes something significantly up in the last 5 seconds. Will a random blind shot from Little Dog do it? That would have been the most insane shot ever. Unfortunately, not quite in the right spot. Hanzo ties it up 1-1. Going with the light tank play of just winning on trades and running away. So going for the strats that will, guarantee his success as best as possible. T57 didn't work out, so the Bat Chat might work out. But what will he run for the tiebreaker here? Little Dog has changed to the Sturv, going to go for raw DPM here, which could actually be very strong against the 57, because if he's able to bait one shot from the 57, that would be good. However, the Sturv doesn't have any armor to bounce shots from Hanzo, so Hanzo was bouncing shots in the T57 earlier against the E5. However, that is not going to happen this time at all. If Hanzo's missing any shots, then he deserves to lose, because you should not be bouncing on the Sturv K. That being said, Little Dog, one of the strongest players on NA, he's on the strongest team, Joker, and he's a competitive player for their team, so you expect him to have something crazy up his sleeve. In addition, Hanzo cannot 2-clip Little Dog, forgot to mention that. He's got over 2,400 hit points, so Hanzo will have to roll extremely high to get the 2-clip. He does go back to the T57, which Little Dog may have expected, may not have, but I think he's running the Sturv to try to counter a light tank, because that speed boost really catches up with one really well. But here's T57 going right through the middle here. Will he have the gun depression to shoot Little Dog right away? Little Dog does spot him. Sneaks something in. Bounces it. Uh-oh. Little Dog's going to take all 3 shots here. Oh, no. I think it's already over, y'all. Little Dog turning around there. You definitely want to hide. But Hanzo main being able to get that clip in for free. And he rolled high as well. Little Dog's only on 1230. He rolled high. Just some slightly above average rolls here for Hanzo will do it. If he gets a max roll on this shot here, that will win him the set. And he gets the max roll. Now 730 hit points here, 308. As long as he doesn't min roll, he wins. He does. Free double clip there for Hanzo. He actually does roll phenomenally high to get that. Very lucky there to 2-clip, but I think even without the 2-clip, he had him just for free. Just for free. Yeah, I mean, I think that it just was unlucky that Little Dog got caught out spotted there from the T57. But, I mean, do you want to be playing aggressive like that in the opening game against a tank that could just find you out of nowhere? Bit of a risk, and unfortunately it did not quite pay off for him. Now, I didn't look at the leaderboard early, so I will have to check the leaderboard, but Hanzo does take a win over one of the Joker players. So very impressive there. That's not an easy thing to do, obviously doing it with the special strats, but hey, it still works. So in the previous that we had watched, Kakati had beaten Hanzo main. He actually beats 1, 2, 3 as well. 1, 2, 3 won against Tyrannos and then lost to Kakati. Yarrow won the set against Saul and then has a bye. So he's still undefeated, actually. Tyrannos won against Alone? No, that was before. Played against 1, 2, 3 and lost and is currently still playing Saul. Hanzo, we've already seen, is 1-1, losing to Kakati and then beating Lil Dog. So I'm timing out Cry Harder for mutes. Or timing out Cry Harder for spoilers. And I'm just gonna go for the rest of the stream. No spoilers allowed. Shame on you. Anyway, Saul here, who lost to Yarrow, currently playing Tyrannos, and then Lil Dog, who had the bye first set and then lost to Hanzo. So he is 0-1 right now. Who do we watch next? I will go to Just Chatting to look at the invite. Lil Dog and Yarrow. Okay, okay. That's fun. But yeah, the map will be Middleburg Hill, so this is the other side of Middleburg, and these are two Joker players going at it, Yarrow and Lil Dog, so will be interesting. They're both very mechanically strong players. Of course, Yarrow, who was the winner of last season, is going to be trying to win today, of course. But Yarrow didn't, he told me that he couldn't play today, so it looks like something changed and he was able to free up his schedule, so good for him. Good for him. Anyway, just a couple seconds and we can show the tanks. Here we go. 2 minutes. Lil Dog is going to be starting off with a Stirve here. Oh, I forgot to update the scoreboard. Dummy me. That was one of the things that I was supposed to be taking care of during that transition period. I didn't do that. My fault, my fault. Here we are. What's up, Soap? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Watching the 1v1s today. Yes, y'all, there are no warnings for spoilers. If you spoil something in the chat, you are getting a timeout for at minimum 1 hour. I did 2 hours just to be safe. No spoilers allowed. Not allowed, no warnings for it. Oh goodness, and Yarrow's playing the T-57. He became the very thing he swore to destroy. Maybe he's BMing Pharaoh for losing against the T-57. I don't know. They're probably in voice chat for all I know. Lil Dog and Yarrow and Kakati as well. I mean, all the Joker players playing their 1v1s. I guarantee they're all in BC. It's very likely. Quit spoiling my milk, I need my milk. Sussy. Shalom everyone in the chat. Is that spoil in the tournament everyone can see? Because I'm streaming with a delay, no bonsai. I'm streaming with a delay, so if you check the results, you will be able to communicate the results of the stream 3 minutes before the viewers actually see it. And well, technically, yes, it's information that you can see. This is a stream where I want the viewers to enjoy the experience and not know who's going to win before the battle even is viewed. So, you know, technically, yes, it's free info, but it's a rule on my stream, no spoilers. And I will time you out without warning if you do. Because I want to have a good viewer experience, because I pride myself in having like a good stream that I think people can enjoy watching, right? And someone who is going to make it less enjoyable to watch should not be able to do so. Both players are just ending up in random tanks now. Looks like they were memeing maybe earlier at the 57 Sturv, but Badger and Bat Chat are the way that they're going to be going. Interesting, interesting. How can you spoil a tournament everyone can see? Yeah. Stream delay. So everyone can see. Well, now that there's delay, you will be able to read my response. I'm not going to change my mind on this. If you are ruining my viewership experience, I will make you unable to chat. And I will not feel bad about it in any way. You can either go in game and look at the results, or you can watch my stream. I will not allow you to do both, or to force that information along people who don't want to go in. By the way, here comes Yarrow in the Bat Chat, gonna clip out Pharaoh for free, put 1 shot in, 2 shots in, and just run away and clip. Badger versus Bat Chat is definitely a meme right here. I mean, Badger honestly is not a bad matchup against some tanks. Yarrow actually did lose a 1v1. Yo, the bits from Soap. Thank you for the bits, man. Doing good. Hoodie's supposed to be here the 5th. Let's go. Yeah, no, Badger actually does well against heavies, and it did well against Yarrow, who actually lost a 1v1 to the Badger. Everyone's 3 minutes and who knows, who cares? I care, and my viewers who want to enjoy the game spoiler-free care. Tris, if you don't like it, please don't come back, because I'm not changing my mind on this. It seems like you're just trying to vilify me here in the chat. Little Dog is capping in the Badger and trying to make... Yarrow's trying to make him guess on which way he's coming from. Little Dog seems to be looking more towards the right, but Yarrow comes in from the left. But here's Little Dog. Traverse is pretty good on the Badger, but he gets tracked. Yarrow puts in 2 more shells for free. Last one should be an HE? No, not worrying about going for an HE. Everyone would rather watch it unfold and have someone spoil it. Exactly. I think it's just better for the viewing experience in general. And if you disagree, that's fine. But don't ruin it for everyone, and don't ruin it for the streamer who sets the rules, right? That's just goofy. You're not correct here. You cannot be correct here. Because at the end of the day, I can run the stream how I want it to be run. Yarrow puts in another shell and just clips. Man, is he going to force Pharaoh to do 0? That'd be toxic. I forgot to update the thing again. Lil Dog. I'm a goofball. I'm sorry. Have I had it like this the whole time? And who cares? I care. I'm the streamer. That's why I'm doing this whole thing. I don't know why you have to be an asshole about it, Truist. GG. Yarrow takes it with the Bat Chat. That's a meme matchup right there. I mean, I don't know if they know what tank each other are playing, because they're probably in VC, but that's just really unlucky for Pharaoh, to be honest. Because if you were matched against a heavy, that'd be pretty good, but into light tank, no. I can't believe someone's trying to argue in my own chat that they think spoilers are okay. and it's not a big deal, and who cares? Because if I, the streamer, care, that's all that you need to know, right? Anyway, I'm gonna drop it because it's not a point worth arguing, because there's no debate. That's just how the stream's going to be run, right? There's not a debate. I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you that you're wrong. Anyway, I will drop it. I hope that you drop it as well, and just allow people to enjoy the stream. Yarrow already's up in a Super Conqueror, and this time it is Lil Dog in the bat chat. So yeah, this time it's going to be Lil Dog who's attempting to be sneaky with the bat chat and do the 3v1 trade. I want to see him playing. I agree. It's more fun to watch the players play and learn the results that way than to hear it in the chat from someone. This one being a little boring, coming from a long-time chess player. I mean, I can agree with you, Edgeman. 100%. 1v1s are a lot less tactical. Lil Dog's going right on in. You're going to try to go for a trade, but rolling up a hill there. He should technically out-trade Yarrow, but he's losing a greater amount of his hit points. So he just straight up misses the last shot, and Yarrow's just going to rush on in. I was going to say, like, technically, Lil Dog gets in more damage, but loses a greater fraction of the hit points if it's just 900 to 800. Because 900 is half of Lil Dog's hit points, but 800 is only a third of Yarrow's. Puts in another shell. He's going to take 400 more for that. Bouncing another, yikes. Yarrow's handling right now. Lil Dog, only a one-shot. He's looking for avid response answer. Not villainizing. That's how it feels. Yarrow says foo. Takes it 2-0. GG. Midget Badger feels stinky. Yeah, no, that's Striff lineup, but I mean, Yarrow clearly has the counter to the bat chat, which is just YOLO win on it with a tank that has the ability to move. But there you go. Yarrow takes it 2-0. Still undefeated. GG. And there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and hide the thing right now. So our next set is at what time? Oop, I'm in the wrong thing. Tournament, ratings, battles, leaders, chart. I'll click on Yarrow because I know he's had his bye. His next one is at 54. I have 12 minutes. I can play one. Let's do it then. Sorry if I came off strong there, Truist, but I really don't like spoilers. And if you're just going to reply with who cares, that doesn't really... Like, that's not a useful thing to say. Sorry, I keep picking up and I'm going to drop it. But I did want to apologize for coming off strong because I felt like you were coming off strong as well. But we're good. No hard feelings. MM in the same season bouncing 6 out of 9. That was goofy. I saw that. I remember that. That was really funny. Someone actually sent me their perspective on that too. The person who was the IS-7 and all the shots bounced off of them. They sent me their replay. It was really funny. It was very nice. We got our game. Nice, nice. Now I will put on my cooldown booster. Hey, Mr. Game & Watch, welcome to the stream. Good to have you in here. Hey, and another... Is that 100 bits from Soap? Yes! Watch Crow stream, waiting for him to stream again. Dude, I love Crow. Glad that you were able to catch him again. If he's live again, we may be able to do another Crow raid today. We'll see. I do like to spread the love, and if there's another person I enjoy raiding who's live at the same time, I may have to spread the love to them instead, who knows, but Crow is absolutely one of my favorite people to watch and to raid. For sure. He's a great dude. I got lit. Something is flying. And I got nuked from a 183. Most likely right around there. My shot went nowhere near. That's funny. There has to be Dixon life and things. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna. I came off strong, and I should not have. That was a bit much on my end. And that was my bad. Rip Pipe, he's still playing comp. He's on the Nox team right now, Truist. I'm actually I'm trying to see if I can spectate Nox tomorrow. I put the request in for Nox. No, the player knocked him away from my shot. Technically still had one there. This player's AFK. We'll take the free damage, I suppose. Chat that shows up on stream certain displays a combination of YouTube and Twitch. I don't know. It's so for some reason it seems to reset when I pull up the layout. But in theory it should be all of the messages besides Nightbot. I think I've turned off Nightbot. $29 on Twitch, how many on YouTube? Looks like 29 on Twitch, 49 on YouTube. YouTube tends to do pretty well with the tournaments because they are the ones advertised by Wargaming. And Twitch are the ones advertised by me. He still penned that at that angle? That's insane. I thought the Hesh wouldn't pen if I turned towards him. That stinks. I don't think I have... Shit, it was 54, right? I should have time for another. Yarrow, 54. Yeah, I have time for another. Leopard is what I want. Looking for avid response. I see. Then kind of wasn't so drop. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Also from Japan. Oh, that's so cool. Welcome from Japan, Mr. Game & Watch. Good to have you in here. I'm kind of familiar with Game & Watch from Super Smash Bros. I know it's its own game. I'm not super familiar with the original game, but I know Game & Watch from Super Smash Bros. I also couldn't pen, that feels bad. But I did knock him up for the rest of my team to shoot. Oh, and my gun is angled down because of how I landed here. A little awkward. Don't really have the elevation to shoot where I want to. Their Vickers is down. What do I do here? Can I shoot anybody? You can sneak that in. Nice. That's fun. Trenta y Quattro. What up, James? Shalom. Ah. Okay. Will I find the 268 here? I think that's kind of what I want to do. I'm spotted. Who spotted me? Did I get proxied? Probably. Ouch. Ah, I got messed up. Oh, now I'm kind of nervous. One of them might jump shot me. This is not looking good for us, actually. I can sneak that in, though. Liz streams best swap. Dude, thanks, Emil. Appreciate you, man. Crow is better now than he was. Never bad, but more positive, dude. Character development, man. Crow's great. I've always loved watching Crow, but I can agree. That yes, positivity, you know, it does wonders. This player's looking at me. Oh shoot, he jumped. Good thing I can hide. And then when he lands, oh, it's behind the building. Good. So that means I have some time to shoot this player. No. Shoot this player? No. Dang. Spectated or VG and run for top 8. It's just day 1 though. Day 2 maybe could do someone interesting, but day 1 I want to watch Nox. Because they are a good team that's been getting screwed by bracket. Dang it, he reacted faster. They're a good team that's been getting screwed by bracket, so I'd like to see how they perform before they potentially get screwed by another bracket. Got the turtle offer, I will pass. Who do we spectate now? Well, I can't join because I'm playing the tank that is in battle. Lil Dog and 123. Okay, okay. Watching a lot of Lil Dog, huh? Or are we just kind of going back and forth, like watching one player twice and then keep going? That looks like Lil Dog's moving himself in and out. They both are. Okay, good memes. Good memes. Let's see what strat 123's been running today. So, Lil Dog. And I'll just type it like that. Between 3 or 4 teams. It's much more than that. So the way that scoring works for PYS is the points significantly go up each and every PYS. I'll pull it up for y'all real quick. This is not related to the current tournament, the 1v1s, but it is relevant to PYS. This is the scoring. Any team that does well PYS 3 and 4 is going to be fine for top 8. Just winning on day 1 of PYS 4 alone is more than the first 3 days combined. Or at least right on par with it. Yeah, more. Almost more. It is more. It is more. Just this day alone is more than the first 3 days combined, right? So any team that does really well here will be okay. A team that has started off strong and ends poorly is screwed. A team that starts off poorly and ends strong is just fine. So it's really hard to say teams that are in the contention because so much can happen, right? Nox has been getting horrible, horrible brackets, right? They've gotten Joker and Ponda, 2 top 4 teams in their same bracket for day 2 twice. Twice. They've played against 2 top 4 teams twice on day 2. So they're the only team that I think can actually complain about brackets right now, which is absolutely insane and unlucky, but that's just how it works. But if they do fine PYS 3 and 4, if they don't get like a horrible bracket like they have been, they could absolutely get top 8. There's a lot that could. It's very hard to say if there's a team that's definitively in or out. Very difficult to say. Also, we are good to go in here, so I will. But yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. And I kind of like it this way because it means that it's going to be competitive until the end. Is it the most balanced? Maybe not, but I think it keeps things exciting. And it forces high-level teams to continue to play at a high level, as opposed to just being able to say, oh, I did well at the beginning, now I'm fine. I think it's better for the game overall. There's a game watch from Super Smash. Right. But I know it's its own game outside of that. Or is that where you know Mr. Game Watch from as well? Because I know it's a very old video game, additionally. You said most of us other streamers would have started thinking. Yeah, I mean, Kaiser, it's how it is, but I came off very strong with it, and I apologize for that. 4 players are still team DMs, and they beat us in the first team. First bout was a fluke. Interesting. Lol. Anyway, the map here, we're going to be playing Normandy Beach, and 123 is running up in a AMX 50B. That's a tank that I did not expect to see a whole lot of in 1v1s, to be honest. It's a great tank for 2v2s for double clipping a tank, because it's got a pretty good clip of, like, what is it, 1520 damage? 380 times 4? I believe that's 1520. But at the same time, it does struggle with having no armor and getting HE'd pretty easily. But it does have the strength of speed. It's a lot better than the T57 and getting in the clip and then running, which is what the strat for the 57 is. But again, it's super soft. Super soft. But anyway, the Sturvk could be a counter to it. I mean, I don't really think it is. We saw how Lil Dog did against the T57, and I think the 50B is a slightly, I wouldn't say like a better pick, but got a similar plan. But looks like Lil Dog's playing it smarter this time. Playing near the back, not trying to rush in against the 50B. He puts in the first shot, which is an absolute stress reliever for Pharaoh because it means that he doesn't have to push in, right? He's got the damage advantage. He will win if it comes down to time at this current rate, or if things stay the way that they are right now. And it is up to 1, 2, 3 to make a push or to get in the cap, which each have their own weaknesses, of course. With the 50B, it's hard to push throughout all of this open area for this map. You know, it's got a lot of open space. However, Lil Dog is not spotting it right now. He's not actually looking for the 50B, and he's actually pushing into a blind spot right now. And he's just firing his gun. He's just firing his gun. He's not even reloaded right now. I mean, he is by the time he responds, but in comes 1, 2, 3. Start putting in those shells, big man. Lil Dog doing a little bit of maneuvering here with the super speed, perhaps to try to wiggle out a bounce. But no bounce comes. Now, does the Sturv have the DPM to finish this off before the 50B reloads? Now, he's going to have to put in 3 shots, most likely. Unless, for 1, he gets an HE, or for 2, he high rolls. Is he going to risk it, though, or just try to put in 2 clean shots? There's 1. 1, 2, 3 is now a 1-tap. His clip is about to be reloaded, but will Lil Dog put in the shell first? He does. So playing that one a lot better. And that is actually a weakness of the 50B, is having that extra clip time. That I see 1, 2, 3 say bot. I don't know if he's memeing or if that's actual BM. I'm going to assume that it's a memeing. I will assume the best there. But the 50B has that extra clip time, which means that Lil Dog could put in that extra shot. So that is a thing. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. But 1-0 for Lil Dog. Lil Dog with an interesting swap to the 4K5. Is he going to keep it? Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, switching to an E5, a more traditional tank to play for a 1v1. And the 4-2-0-2, a pick that I enjoy and we have not yet seen in the 1v1 tournament at all from my perspective. Haven't seen it yet, but I think it's a strong pick. It's really good at countering medium, so I don't know if it'll do amazing with the E5. I think it could do pretty well with the E5. For 1, it'll bounce a lot of the AP shells, so it may force 1, 2, 3 to shoot heat. Number 2, he can hesh the lower plate if I'm correct. It's not easy to do, but he can hesh the lower plate. Number 3, get around to the side. That's free hesh right there. So he's gonna have some good damage output. However, you know, he has less hit points. And if 1, 2, 3 pens his shots right now, you know, 422's got troll armor, but if he pens his shots. That being said, look at the hit points that Lil Dog has right now. He has 1,800 exactly. Now, if he's fully equipped as tank, that means only one thing. It means he's running armor on it, which means potentially even more bounces. Something to keep in mind. Look at 1, 2, 3, by the way. He's just pushing right on over. He's assuming that Lil Dog is in that back corner. But maybe not. No, he's turning this way, and he's realizing, okay, wait, I haven't been spotted yet. Maybe he's not there. He's going to drive directly into the cap, potentially, and force a play from Lil Dog, or is he just going to temporarily sit here, maybe try to bait him out? Lil Dog will peek in spot 1, 2, 3, and which way is 1, 2, 3 facing? He is facing the right way. Lil Dog takes the free shot and misses it. You got to at least do a little damage for the free shot, brother. He's gonna run. 1, 2, 3 may be able to sneak something in though. He's gonna drive over. Pharaoh hits the shot. Lil Dog. But he takes one as well. And tracks 1, 2, 3. And good on 1, 2, 3 for not using that repair kit. Lil Dog's going to continue to run in, and 1, 2, 3 uses the reactive. Reactive is not affected by Hesh, though. Or Hesh is not affected by reactive, though, so he still gets that full damage roll in with Hesh. And he's just going to run right around, see if he can get him in the side. The reactive is used up. Didn't last for very long, so things are in Lil Dog's advantage right now. He's done 1,000 damage, only taken 432 in return. Takes a big shot there, puts one in, and is going to try to put in a second. I like what 1, 2, 3 is doing, trying to hide the lower plate by angling it up, and actually means that Lil Dog fails the Hesh shot there. Now 1, 2, 3 also could be propping his gun up. Try to shoot over that thing, but he's not going to. Little Dog's going to try to take the trade here, though. He's confident that he can hit this shot, and he does so. So a good 2-for-1 trade. Little Dog's not a one-shot, but he can trade 2-for-1 consistently here. No, he misses the shot, though. Now 1, 2, 3 is the advantage. Little Dog had to hit that. Now he's going to go for a track. Misses the track, but now they're both one-taps. See, Little Dog was hoping that he could just do the 2-for-1 trade for free like he had been doing for the most part. 1, 2, 3 runs the reactive, but he's still a one-shot with an average roll from the Little Dog. Now, what's his perspective here? Can he shoot over the hill at all? Going to be difficult to do that. Can be tricky, tricky. Little Dog is peeking the corner. 1, 2, 3 trying to come around. Uh-oh, and he's got the side of the medium tank. Does he pull the trigger? No. No, the spawns, or the positions have swapped. Little Dog now with high ground, although it's, you know, it's arguable to say which is better in this scenario right now, because, of course, you want your hull to be shot. Maybe having the low ground could be better, right? You don't have to worry about gun depression, only elevation. Little Dog tries to sneak that shot and doesn't get it, though. 1, 2, 3, not going to try to capitalize on the missed shot from the 4-2. His acceleration is way too big to be punished for a miss like that. However, he's coming across there. He gets the free shot into Little Dog, who is not in a great hull down position. Free side of the hull shot there from 1, 2, 3, evening things up. 4-2 not able to effectively win the 1v1 against the E5. I think Pharaoh, obviously, he could have done it. He bounced several shells against the T110 E5, and if any of them had connected, he would have been fine. Then again, 1, 2, 3 did miss a shell, and if that connected, it would have been even worse. Little Dog is going to keep the 4-2 on Middleburg Town. No, switching back to the serve. Okay, I was going to say interesting play, because the idea behind keeping the 4-2 on Middleburg is that the entire area is for the most part flat, so 1, 2, 3 would not be able to reverse his lower plate up very easily and force those bounces. However, it doesn't look like Little Dog is thinking with that line of logic. T100, so he's going to try to play the chippy light tank game. We don't know. 5 seconds left. 50B is played. Yeah, T100 versus 50B. This could be really bad for Little Dog if he gets caught out. But we saw Kakati play effectively against a T57 with a T100. The thing about the 50B is that its camo is awful. I don't know if it's the worst of the tier 10 heavies, but I know it's really, really bad. Little Dog, of course, have the best tier 10 camo in the game. Or best tier 10 camo, best camo in the game, really. Not like best sitting still camo, but best general, you know, camo for practical uses. In this case, light tank camo. He should probably spot, you know, 50B right away. Doesn't get lit himself. Look at that. That's how excellent the T100 LT's camo is. And he's just going to try to hide from 1, 2, 3 here. He's going to peek the corner. Does he peek the corner? No. Turns around. Little Dog doesn't actually get the free shot in, but he does have information. 1, 2, 3 is just trying to see if he can push in, randomly find the T100, catch it off guard. He's going to turn himself back around, and this may be his opportunity to do so, but will Little Dog spot him? No. Little Dog going all the way wide to see if he can maximize the chances of that, but he's in the open. Don't get spotted, Little Dog. Do not shoot your gun. Oh, he's spotted now. He's got to hide. But he's caught. He is caught by the 50B right now. He's going to see if he can circle around him. He's keeping that mobility up, keeping the momentum. Misses the shot. 1, 2, 3 hits the first one. Misses the second. Little Dog missing his own. He's going for the side hug here. Tricky shots for the 50B to hit, and he's actually not firing his gun. He's trying to line them up as best he can. Misses the third. And Little Dog's got his rear here. Shoots an HE. 1, 2, 3 puts an HE as well, but Pharaoh can count. That's 4 shells right there. And he puts in an HE there. Maybe put in one more. Maybe even a second. Don't know if he's counting how long of a reload 1, 2, 3 has. But should put in another shot. Does so. Tracks them. And 1, 2, 3 is ammo racked. He is ammo racked. Little Dog notices this. Puts in an extra shot right there. Yeah, the ammo rack damage. He finally gets his clip back. Little Dog's just going to go right on in for it. Lucky ammo rack actually was very important in getting that win, because if he didn't get that ammo rack, 1, 2, 3 would have had his clip out earlier. But at the end of the day, we don't know what would have happened, so we can't necessarily speculate on that all too much. Pharaoh is, of course, plenty capable of winning those scenarios, I'm sure. But, you know, that's also a part of the game, right? The ammo rack. So, Little Dog takes it 2-1 over 1-2-3. Very well played from both teams, of course. You know, tiebreakers are always fun to watch, make it intense. And I'm thankful that these haven't been too boring of sets. You know, those were all relatively engaging, right? Most of the sets that we watched have been. That's always good. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and hide the scoreboards really quickly, and I'm going to take a look at the leaderboard for the tournament. Looks like Kakati is in fact undefeated right now, beating Hanzo 1-2-3 and Saul before having a bye for this fourth one that we just watched. Or yeah, we just watched the fourth one, I believe. 1-2-3 is 2-2, beating Tyrannos and Hanzo, losing to Kakati and Little Dog, so seems to have a Joker weakness here, unfortunately, but beating all the other players, and he's still doing pretty good. Yarrow, who has also beaten all of his opponents. Looks like the scoreboard hasn't updated. He beat Tyrannos, Little Dog, and Saul. And so he should also be tied for first. And he hasn't played Kakati yet. They will be playing next. I hope I get that. That determines who's in first and who's in second between these ones. Hanzo, we saw, went 1-1 so far. Ended up losing to 1-2-3 and beating Saul. Saul beat Tyrannos. Lost to Yarrow, Kakati, and Hanzo. Tyrannos, who has unfortunately not seemed to want to set yet, had a bye in 3 though, so they're 0-3. They're not 0-4, but not having the great night there. And Little Dog, he was also having a rough night, but that was Little Dog's first set win right there against 1-2-3. But he also had a bye as well. Saying also and as well in the same sentence is absolutely redundant, and I don't know why I did that, but just habit, I suppose. Also, I'm clicking back in here to see what the next set's going to be. I'm guessing we're going to be watching 1-2-3 play against Saul, because I think it's just going in a bit of a loop. I don't exactly know how it's going to work, but that's my guess. And it's going to be starting in 6 minutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and wait. I'm going to go to the BRB screen right now, take a bit of a breather, grab myself a drink, and I will come right back when the training room is ready for me to show you all. So I will be back in about 2-3 minutes. Alright, I'm back and I'm able to show the training room, so I will. We're here with Little Dog and Tyrannos, so it is not the set I predicted getting. Not the set that I think would have been the most interesting to watch with the two leaders playing each other, but still totally cool with getting anything here, of course. The 1v1s are always fun to watch. What's up, Eggy? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Remember, y'all, streaming 3 minutes of delay as usual for these comp tournaments. Desert Sands Dunes is going to be the map here. I don't remember the last time I saw this for a 1v1. It'll be interesting. But definitely we'll expect a good set here, hopefully. Tyrannos has not yet won a set. Little Dog has won 1 set. So I think it's 0-3 versus 1-3. Or 1-2. 0-3 versus 1-2, because I think both of these players have had their buys at this point. So Little Dog will be running the Sturv K, which has been a reasonable tank for Little Dog to run. Tyrannos with the light tank going to be playing that chippy gameplay. Edrak, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Or is it Edrak? I don't really know, but welcome. Sick emoji. Hope that you're feeling better, man. Or hope that you do feel better soon if you are sick. 1 minute until the set starts here. We're just hanging out. Just hanging out. Tolian, I see you're still in here. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's 5 a.m. for you now. My goodness. Sorry to call you out like that, but I am concerned about your health. So the nice from Soap, yeah. Again, I apologize, y'all on Twitch who are doing channel point redeems that I'm not able to see right away. In fact, I will show you my perspective right now. So I'm going to pull up the ban cam. I'm not planning on banning anyone, but this is how I can show my chat. Normally there's Twitch chat, but this is called a restream. And it's a combination of Twitch and YouTube chat. So it's Twitch here, YouTube as well. I mean, Twitch chat is much more active, so it's mostly Twitch. But I can't actually see like channel point redeems here. I have to actually go over to my tab, which I have on a different monitor, where you can kind of see it right here. That's where I can see all this. So it's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Also, we are in game, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to that, and of course. Tyrannos says, Little Dog says hi. Tyrannos responds, hey. So maybe Tyrannos is not happy about Sturv being used. But I'm sure Little Dog could say the same thing about a T100 chippy strat being used. So, it is what it is. Also, I should have checked... No, never mind. I should have checked the leaderboard. I don't know if I checked the leaderboard after this set. Maybe I did. Actually, maybe I did. I want to see who won between Yarrow and Kakati, because the winner of that set's basically guaranteed in. So Tyrannos is playing on the rails here. The border between this side of the map and the other side, which is currently not usable. But it's staying mostly around there. Little Dog, who went all the way to the plane, but now going back into his own spawn. Tyrannos, good trigger discipline there. I really like that, actually. Not firing the gun and getting spotted, because this is not the spot that Tyrannos wants to be caught in. Instead, going to be holding on for now. Little Dog, realizing that he was spotted, though, is saying, where could this sneaky T100 be? He's currently going around even behind the plane area, going all the way to the west side of the map here. Little Dog is actually going to the same area. He may actually try to hide behind this corner. Oh, he's going to unknowingly find him. No, he turns around. He turns around. They spot each other. And Pharaoh, aka Little Dog, going to be running that speed boost. I thought Tyrannos would try to put in that shot, but no, peeking out very forward there, and Little Dog's just going to rush him down. You can't outrun the Sturv, unfortunately, with super speed. Don't care if you're in a T100 LT or what. And his driver is dead. Tyrannos lost his driver. RIP. Unlucky. You can kind of see it in the top right. My mouse is there. Yeah, he lost his driver. He says it in chat. Dead driver. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. At the same time, it is so difficult, even if his driver wasn't dead, to outrun a T100, sorry, to outrun a Sturv with speed boost. Even a T100 can't really do it. Like, you can eventually get away long term, but you're not going to be able to shake him for at least an extra 1 or 2 shells, right? It's not like playing against an E100 where you can just get behind it and you're fine. Or even like run away on the other side of the hill and you're fine, right? Sturv can keep up with you as long as that speed boost is active. So that is unfortunate for Tyrannos that he played against a Sturv with that pick. But, I mean, the dead driver also hurt his chances. Sleeping for weak people. I mean, fair. I was also partially mentioning your name, Tolyan, in hopes that maybe you accidentally fell asleep and left the stream open and you wouldn't reply, but the fact that you replied means I know that you're not only awake, but paying attention. Fair enough, though. I'm glad to have you here. Will you say the dead boys home on stream for me, please? No. I will not. It's too long to read, first of all, but second of all, it's a tournament game, man. It's a tournament game. Little Dog is up 1-0 and runs the Vickers now in an attempt to potentially counter the T100. But Vickers against 60 TP could be scary. He does get the outspot though, and he may just try to go for a sneaky HE here for damage. No! Gets a heat shot right into the upper plate. You can see it right below the turret, right in that turret ring right there. In fact, I'm actually going to bust out the projector, which I sometimes use to highlight things. You can just see right there. Hold on, if I move around right there. Oh, he sneaks a shot. No, I was going to say, I was looking at Tyrannos. I saw he lost hit points, and I thought that Little Dog lost hit points. He didn't. He just puts in a random shot as soon as he got spotted. But Little Dog has the damage advantage, and now that's really all that he needs to technically win. Gets spotted, doesn't know where he's getting spotted from. He's hiding, and he puts in another shell, this time towards that bush, which is not a bad idea, but it's not where Little Dog is. But he's in the same exact spot where he was when he first shot Tyrannos. Also, what's up, Prince? Welcome, Prince. Good to have you in here. Hope that you've been well. It's been a while. Well, I mean, you've been in stream a bit, but been a while since we've hung. Hope that you're good. Sorry that there's a 3-minute delay and it takes a while for me to see people's messages. Tyrannos is backing off. Not a bad idea, to be honest. He knows that this position is compromised in terms of spotting, but even still, look at them. You just spot him all the way from there, and Tyrannos is realizing he's got to play it safe. Little Dog tries to go for a cupola shot, but not quite going to go in. I'm just going to zoom in right here, see what it's looking like. He's got a very minuscule shot right here. It's doable, but that's challenging. So very impressive that he's able to hit these shots, but also he's hitting them from mobile. I know that Pharaoh plays mobile. Okay, that one a little easier. Of course, getting a side shot in, and Tyrannos is still not spotting Little Dog. He's able to put in another, finally gets lit, but Tyrannos already put in a blind shot, so he's not reloaded, not able to punish it all. So, unfortunate for him, he's just kind of getting picked apart here. He's been shot 3 times for free. Little Dog knows he's trying to maybe make a cap type play. No, they do spot each other. He's going to back off, in fact. Try to see if he can hit something crazy. Doesn't. Little Dog may take this as an opportunity to rush in on the 60 TP. He knows he can take 3 shells. And he has been playing more aggressively in his 1v1s, Little Dog has. Which has gotten the best of him before, like in his set against Hanzo main. Overly aggressive in the Sturv against the 57, and he got clipped for free. But right now, he knows he's got an advantage, and he wants to push it, as opposed to choking Tyrannos out slowly. However, was that a cupola snipe? That was. Look at that. Look at that beautiful cupola shot right into the cupola right there. Look at that. That was beautiful. Tries to get a second in, but is able to get around the hill there. But he's just going to rush on in. Tyrannos misses, and he... not a whole lot else he can do. Yeah, he's given up. Missing the shot there. That hurts. I'm sorry, man. It is a flat side bounce. It looks like a miss. Did he really bounce that? Will he put in a shot in defiance? He does. So it's a bounce. That just sucks. Unfortunate, but even so, Even if that shot connected, Little Dog would have won that anyway. GG's, they say. Yeah. Unlucky for you, Tyrannos, but that shot ultimately would not have made the difference either way. And Little Dog will win that one. And Tyrannos will continue to not have won a set yet, which is unfortunate. Love you, Tyrannos. You're in chat a lot. It's good to have you, but not working out too well right now. And Little Dog playing it excellently, of course. Can be scary to play in a light tank against heavies, but when you're able to do that chipping away successfully, as Pharaoh did, you know, that's exactly how you make it work, right? Tyrannos didn't really have the correct type of heavy tank to punish him for it. So yeah, that's that. Excuse me. Next set will be... Click on somebody who's already had a buy. 9:30. Got 10 minutes, I can play another. We are currently in gravity mode. That's cool by me. $3 a.m., man. Unless you sleep all day, do nothing else, in which case you're dead. Jim says probably me. It says me. R.I.P. Jim. So you got bamboos. Yeah, no. Little Dog plays well. Pharaoh, he's the light tank player for Joker. So I am not at all surprised that he was handling extremely well in that. Also, we just completely almost cleared that tree. I got ammo racked and lost 600 hit points for a jump. For a jump. Someone says, Leopard, you good? I'm not okay. That really just happened. I think it's because I think it's a bug where if you hit trees, you take damage. Tolian, I think if there's a bug report, I might make a bug report about this. I know this is not related to your line of work at all. I think if I hit trees, I take damage, because it happened to me a couple times on Oasis as well. I think if you hit trees, you take damage. Which is obviously probably not intended behavior. But it is behavior. Maybe I'll try to replicate it. Let's see. If I jump... Can I jump into this tree? And see if I take damage? Let's try it. This is my theory. Did I hit the tree? I did. Now will I take damage? That's the question. Maybe I have to land on it. Okay, maybe I have to land on it. Okay, I'm not going to fire my gun. Don't want to get spotted. I will try landing on this tree here. Will I land on it? No. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Your game is working fine, Tolian. I'm sorry. Sorry I ever doubted you. Okay, what do I do now? What do I do? GFTWG making mistakes yesterday. Tolian figured it out. I didn't want to bother her because she was sleeping, but Tolian has now given me permission to bother her when things are broken, so I will be doing that now. They're not broken often, so not a big deal. I missed that, unlucky. No, I'm dead. I tried to jump over that with a shell boost and it did not work. I just barely missed it. That's so sad. That's so incredibly sad. Dang. That was a 60 be pissed, yeah. RIP Tyrannos. If he comes in here, I'm sorry, man. If you're watching. That's tough. Your tanks just got unluckily countered both times, kind of. I mean, I wouldn't call the Vickers a counter to it directly, but you were just caught in the wrong position. He was in a great one. And that's life, I guess. Salva, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Salva, I didn't realize that you were in Joker for a while. I didn't realize that. You've been in there for a good amount of time. That's super cool, man. Congrats. I'm just trying to bother this girl right now. You're not allowed to do your camping shenanigans. Not allowed. Can I sneak something in here? What a shot. What a shot right there. That was fancy. That was actually very impressive. Poor guy. Nice. What up, Draconic? Teammate checking up on you. Man, yeah, honestly, respect to the E4. I'll give him something nice. I'll give him a fist bump. That was great. That was a goofy interaction. Alright, stream's up, so I am going to hide everything. See my face, hello. We're back. Who are we watching? We're watching Saul and Lil Dog. So it seems like we're just following Lil Dog around now, huh? Seeing a good amount of his sets. Pressure is on, Pharaoh. Pressure is on. Gravity off for some reason. Really? Are you in a tank that's like too low of a tier to play it? Are you in the wrong server? Is it not out on EU anymore? I don't know. That's whack. Or maybe it just ended? Seems like it's still on. To me, I don't know. That's wacky though. Hope that it fixes somehow for you. Alright, Saul versus Lil Dog. Cool. Should be set. The tree is what did it. I thought it was the tree, but then I tested it, and I don't know if it's the tree anymore. Don't know. Do not know. Anyway, this is the first time we're watching Saul today, so have we watched everybody at this point? We have watched Kakati, we watched Yarrow, Hanzo, Saul. Yeah, we've watched everybody at least once. I should update you on the scoreboard. Let's do that. So right now, Kakati has won all of his sets. 1, 2, 3, and 5. He beat Yarrow. So Yarrow has now lost to Kakati. So last time Yarrow Kakati played, Yarrow beat him, both in the round robin and in the finals. Yarrow has won all of the sets except for this and had his bye in Tour 2. Hanzo is actually doing quite well. He's currently 2-2, but that's pretty good, honestly, all things considered. Saul has won twice as well against 1, 2, 3. That's a good win. And Tyrannos. Lil Dog 2 and 3. No, 2 and 2. So the winner of this is actually going to have 3 wins, and it is still in the running for the top. Unfortunately, I don't think Tyrannos can qualify anymore. Even if he wins his other 2, he's not going to be able to beat Yarrow or Kakati, and he's only got 2 slots left, I believe. Yeah, so unfortunate for him. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, here is the room. We can now show it. Apparently, now I can't see Lil Dogs. So Tolyan, I don't think I'm going to be able to free cam this game, it seems. I only have one side spectator. If you're in here, Tolyan, maybe this is something you can fix live. I will DM it to you so you see it before the delay, but it might be too late. Only one side spec. I will send you a message to check Discord DMs right now. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll let Tolyan know about it. It's Tour 6, so it's not as big a deal. But for the grand finals, I want to make sure that it's not going to happen anymore, right? If we can prevent this, that would be good. Change place is good for the comfortable. Awesome, man. Glad to hear it. And Crow not liking gravity. SMH. I think gravity's fun. And Climber Rock saying, maybe you were air driving when you hit the hill. Maybe. So, that's a thought. Would have to experiment more. Also very strange how you would take Amarek damage either way in that scenario, right? Tips for 1v1ing. A lot of it's the right tank, and a lot of it's hitting all of your shots. It's honestly 1v1 is a lot less tactical than you might think. Like, there are certain like games of rock paper scissors you can play where a light tank can absolutely body some tanks, but it will absolutely get destroyed by other tanks in particular. And it's just strange in general, because again, tank selection is actually like a good part of 1v1s, but the best tanks are ones that do well against most tanks, like such as, for example, the T-125 is pretty reliable against most. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to see Saul, unfortunately. So I'm not going to be able to see Lil Dog. You can only see Saul.
Time to roll out.
Okay, Tullian's aware. Alright, we are all good. Little Dog does get spotted there. Don't know if Saul got spotted though, and I can't free cam unfortunately, so Saul's perspective is the only thing I can see. Can't switch to Little Dog. Can't free cam. Saul is going directly to the same position where Fair just spotted from. Not a bad 1v1 position to take. It's not very easy to get flanked all around the outside without getting spotted. It's possible, or without spotting them. And of course the 200 LT's got fantastic on the move camo, but wow, sneaky shot of the track there. That was excellent. Little Dog now has the advantage in hit points, or in the advantage in damage. Not hit points. The damage condition is enough to win you a game though. In case you landed flat because again, maybe. Okay. Interesting, Crow. Canceled the damage from fall protection, then you hit the ground. Okay, so the tree cancels the protection, and then if you're going too fast, you will take damage. Okay, so it's tree plus hill, not just tree and not just hill. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Good to know. Sound will be okay for sure. Awesome. Thank you, Tullian. Saul is just chilling now. Ooh! Little Dog had a shot there. Didn't pen. Even though it was a free, fully lined up shot, was not able to get it in. But does get spotted though, and is quickly going to hide again. Unfortunately, this is a very one-sided perspective on what's happening. But Saul could very easily just get timed out from the LT here, so Little Dog going for the cringe timeout strat, but it's effective and it works. And it wins 1v1s and it's a valid strategy. I will say, when I played the 1v1 tournament last year, the very first 1v1 tournament Wargaming did, it was a quick tournament format, I played the light tank in 9 out of my 10 games in tier 10. So, you know, it's totally valid. It's something that I did and it works, you know, being able to time out. Unfortunately, this is what it could happen. This is what could happen. I mean, I didn't play for the tournament all necessarily, but sometimes I did. You know, it's valid strat and it's not something to necessarily be a hater for. Because we've seen Little Dog play most of these sets pretty aggressively, so there's nothing... It's nothing like, oh, they're just playing cringe the entire time. But in comes Little Dog from the rear. Saul activates reactive, but Little Dog's already behind and wiggling around. Even driving in reverse is fast enough to circle Saul. Now Saul making a good play in backing himself into this building here, which means that Little Dog can't circle him forever because there's cover in between now, but Little Dog knows he doesn't have to push, right? He's up by 1400-ish damage, but he's just going to rush in anyway. Saul misses the shell. Saul was not expecting that, and in comes Little Dog. Saul again backing himself away from the cover. He's trying to get himself next to the rails, and he does actually pin Little Dog in, but a bounce! Oh no, that's not what you want to see from a top 7 1v1 player for this tournament. 0 damage dealt. That hurts. That hurts. My heart, my soul. My Saul, I should say. Also, I will swap the... I just realized that Saul was blue that game and Little Dog was red, right? I should probably swap the colors for that, maybe. I don't actually remember. Now that I'm like, it happened 20 seconds ago, I've already forgotten. For some reason, I'm thinking Saul was blue and Little Dog was red. I was expecting the heavy tank too. Yeah, it's all good. We are all good. 15 seconds. Little Dog has not picked a tank. We don't know what it is. But Saul in the 60, so waiting for another one of those flexible tanks. These are some of the tanks that I see more often in the 1v1s, is 60 TP and E5. But they do have their weaknesses. We saw Pharaoh picked apart a 60 TP just a bit ago on Desert Sands. Now that's a more open map, and I can see how the 60 TP might struggle on it. But on this one, it can be a bit more closed in the fighting spaces if you're not down on this flat area. So we'll see how it goes. Saul is again going to be who I spectate, and I was right, he was the blue tank. So I changed the colors around. Hopefully it's more accurate this time. I didn't quite pay attention to that. By the way, I do have to flex being able to switch teams like that. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. That's working now. I have to flex the switching teams thing. The reason I have to flex it is because it took me such a long time to program. Not such a long time, like it's straightforward but tedious, I should say. So I've got a source of both scores on either side, and I press that button that toggles them. So right now I can see, for example, the scores. I have them technically are on both sides. Like this. There's a 0 and a 1 on both sides, like this. But I just toggle which one I want to show. Also, looks like Little Dog in the Stir of K does get spotted here, so both tanks spotting each other. Little Dog tried to go for the sneaky first shot, didn't quite connect. Unfortunately, I can't quite see when Saul gets spotted. There's no sound effect for that. Sneaky shot there. Was that a cupola? That was. Look at that beautiful cupola shot from Little Dog. Now they do deal for the trade, but now Little Dog's just going to have that 2-for-1 trading ability, maybe even a 3-for-1 with that good-ass DPM. I mean, Saul will put in a return shot potentially. No, that super speed boost just pulls him all the way away. However, I mean, I have to say, Saul put in a shot this game, which is more than can be said for last game. And there we go, there's a second. But Little Dog's got such a good reload and a nice roll at that. 430 with an average of 350. That's a great roll. Gonna back himself up just to lower his gun and shoot down into the upper plate of the 60 dB, reducing the angle, making it an easier pen. Little Dog takes it 2-0 there over Saul. So Pharaoh, despite having an unfortunate set against Hanzo at the beginning, has been doing very well since then. Yo! Hold on, what's this? We have 5 gift subs from Penny. Thank you, Penny, for the 5 gift subs. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. All the subs coming in. Everyone, thank Penny for that. Awesome, y'all. Enjoy the emotes and enjoy the ad-free viewing courtesy of Penny. Thank you so much. Sorry that it's on a delay, and unfortunately, I can't thank you in real time. But I hope that that's cool with you regardless. I am appreciative of it. It's awesome. Thank you so much, Penny. Wow. Very cool. Love it, love it. Thanks for the subs. See you in a bit. 3-minute stream delay. Perfect, Pickle. You're filling me in. You're filling Penny in for me. Yes, thank you, Penny. 3-minute stream delay, yes. I'm sure that most people who watch me are aware of that already, but just in case, you know, gotta give my formalities. Anyway, that's 6 of the 7 sets done. There's only one more left to go here, and the top 2 will be decided for grand finals, which will happen at 11 o'clock Eastern. And how is Kakati doing? He's still playing Tyrannos here, so this may be a tiebreaker set, or it could just be a slow set. Who knows? The last one will begin at 48. So I've got 9 minutes. I have time to play another game. And Mystic Crow is going to hate me for this, but I am going to continue with the gravity shenanigans. The Leopard's just a fun gravity tank, man. That shell velocity is so fun for launching tanks. It's so fun. Crusade is getting ready to stream. Let's go! Hype, hype. Crow, you've made a big new fan in Soap, by the way. Soap's a big Crow enjoyer. As am I. Yo! And the extra 100 bits from Soap. Getting ready to stream. Let's go! Hoggies. Well, if he is live by the time the stream ends, I'll definitely consider sending the love his way. Of course, I do try to spread the love to as many streamers as I can. But I would absolutely be ready to raid Crow again if it comes down to it and he's live. Let's go, let's go. Not a whole lot of spots so far. That's kind of how Gravity tends to go. You know, it's a very campy-oriented game mode. Here's the enemy, though. I will shoot this player. Trying to jump myself away. I took one hit for that. It may take a second, actually, if their Yag jumps and hits me, but no, he doesn't. We are A-okay. I Soap love you. Hey, Prince is a Soap homie, as am I. Their 92E1 is mad about trash campers, not realizing that he's playing the most campy game mode that exists. That is a little bit silly and perhaps goofy of him. Rip our 55A as well. Not to wait for this guy to peek. He probably spotted me there. Rip their 92. I'm going to see if I can hunt their Leopard down. I'm a little bit nervous with these Yags. They do kind of be scaring me. Focus low life player. Is he calling himself a low life player there? Is that what I just saw? Because they focused him? Are they calling people that focus low life players, which is incorrect considering it's actually an important strategy useful for winning games by everyone. I don't know how that went high and bounced, but fair enough. Okay. I want the enemy to start jumping. It's 5-on-4 right now. Leopard jumps. Can we snap one into him? We can. Hey, and the follow. Who are you weighing? Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Very kind. You sneak one of these in. Yes. Let's go. What's up? Enjoy the emos, lol. Little trolling. Almost snapped that one in. That would have been filthy. I got a Yag Tiger also. Where is he? Likely over here. There he is. Look at that. 365 damage because we're hitting those shots all day. Get that reticle Cali in. Right into the 62. He seems to be a little stuck. Let's help him out with that. Nope! Shot does not go in. He's trying to get himself out. Will he succeed? Another shot not connecting. That's a bounce. He's stuck yet again. We should be able to pick him up there. Nice. Soap is dope. Soap is dope. That's my boy right there. It's a nice missile from the Sheridan. Another miss for me. Pineapple pizza, olives, artichoke, and mushrooms. It's a bit much for me. Alright, we do have our game. Nice. So time to hide it. Well, I go ahead and enter, but nice 4.3k game went on top of damage. And who is the last set we watch? Ooh, Lil Dog again, but he's playing Kakati now. So let's look at the scoreboard actually before we do. Let's get a good idea of who's going to play in the grand finals. So let's do that. Here we are. Kakati, Yarrow, 4 wins each. So it looks like... Did Kakati lose one? No, he's got 5 wins. Kakati's in. He's in 100%. Playing against Lil Dog here. Yarrow's got 4 wins. He's got 5 wins. Wait. No, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. He's 4-1. Lil Dog is 3-2. So if he beats Kakati, he'd be 4-2. Kakati loses, he'd be 5-1. Yarrow would also be 4-2 if he loses to 1, 2, 3. He might win. We might see Kakati Yarrow rematch. I think we could see a Kakati Yarrow rematch. That'd be nuts. The same 2 players back in it. Lil Dog in 3rd, potentially. Tyrannos, unfortunately, did not win the set. Is playing Hanzo main, but was not winning that one. Alright, we can enter the room now. Yes. Let's get it. You've got Kakati in the right, Lil Dog on the left. And Middleburg Town is the map, and Lil Dog already potentially reading up in this TVP. An interesting 1v1 tank, which honestly, it's got a decent strategy, right? Put in the clip and run. It's good at putting in the clip because it's got a fast intra clip. It's good at running because it's a medium tank. Arguably better at doing that than the 50B was when that tank was used. But the weakness is that this tank can get cheat even easier than the 50B can. It has less hit points in general than the 50B, so it's a lot less durable than the already fragile 50B. Keith Lewis, welcome to the stream. Howdy, howdy. Girl, you're awesome, my dude. Keep it spreading love. Dude, of course, man, of course. Happy to raid you. Of course. I just want to see if there's anyone else that I like raiding that I haven't raided in a while. Because I gave you love, I want to give someone else love too, but you are absolutely on the top of my raids list in general. Ella just 12-0'd 1 Pex and Scrim. Yike. That hurts. This was better last season, I think. I think 1 Pex has not made top 16 yet. They didn't do very well last season. I don't think they made top 16. I mean, they had a rough season last season because they got disqualified for a while. But this season, they haven't really beat any solid level teams. They've made second day, which I can applaud them for that. It's not bad making second day. But you gotta do well second day to have a chance. Feeder clan, they're never good. Not really. It's not a pincer feeder. 1pex is its own thing. They're not technically pincer affiliated or Apex affiliated. They're technically their own thing. All skilled here. He has lots of skilled players. And we use Kron. Sponge, no one has used the Kron in the current 1v1 streams or in the 1v1 tournaments. Either this time or last time, I don't think a Kron was used. The main issue is as soon as you unload, you're done, right? And if you can keep the engagement long range, you can succeed in the Kron. And just in general, it has the comeback factor of having the auto reloader with the big 1200 clip. But it has not been used yet by anybody, I believe, either tournament. So neither of the 2 days, this tournament, neither of the 2 days last tournament. Could go and watch that other VOD back. There may have been like one Kron game. There definitely haven't been any for this tournament. For sure. But welcome to the stream, Sponge. That is an interesting idea. For the 2v2 tournament that we saw, Shoto's 2v2, double Kron was what Pincer used and they won the tournament. They used double Kron most maps. And the 1v1 has not been used. Change your name, lol. Watch Yarrow get the fearless skin. He absolutely could. He'd get the compensation. Would Wargaming give it to second place then? Tolian, if you're in here, that's your decision, I suppose. Kakati and Yarrow play in the finals again? And Yarrow wins again? Does no T49 Fearless come out? That is the question. What is the compensation for a tank like that even? It's got to be good compensation. It's got to be worth winning an entire 1v1 tournament for the entire top NA player base, right? I guess we'll have to find out if Yarrow even wins in the first place, right? By the way, I hope that y'all are enjoying this set so far. Kakati and the mouse just Zhao Sheng Hao Sheng Guo Xing Shai Oyo Bing Chiling in the town. Little dog corner chilling in the TVP. Finally moving. Congrats to Lil Dog. Found his left hand and is now using the joystick of his iPad Pro to move around. And yes, I know he's got an iPad Pro because everyone on the Joker team, apart from MJ, has an iPad Pro. This is according to MJ himself. He's the only player on the team that doesn't have one. So the Joker team, they are investing their winnings on better devices to improve their chances of winning even more. Only reason MJ doesn't have one, he told me, he's waiting for the iPad 8 mini or 7 mini or whatever it is. Mini, 7, mini 8, whichever one is next. Because he heard that it's supposed to have 120 FPS and he would prefer to have the mini format as opposed to the Pro. Little Dog does spot Kakati, but he's already around the corner before he can put the shot in. Misses it. Kakati puts one in, but here's one from Little Dog, 1, 2, and 3. Now time to hide behind this rock. Kakati in the mouse, gonna have a hard time pushing him out. He's gonna try though. He's gonna try. He'll do his best, but when you're trading 1200 for 460 each time, maybe 500 something if you can get an HE shot in there, you know, that's tough. And Kakati realizing, yeah, okay, I don't want to do that, right? Little Dog's trying to put in a shot regardless, does it anyway. Kakati misses. Little Dog putting 3 cheek shots right on in there, fourth into the lower plate. Look at that marksmanship from Little Dog. Amazing mobile player. Obviously, you know that Joker players have high levels of skill, but the fact that he was peeking Kakati in the corner there forced the miss from him, and then continue to put all 4 shells into weak points, no issue at all. Excellent. Good tracking shot there from Kakati, but Little Dog, he can one-clip Kakati with 3 well-placed regular shells. Hitting the first one on the move frontally, doesn't even care about getting around to the side. 418, massive roll there for the second, and then clears him out with the third. TVP with about half the hit points of the mouse, handling it easily. And Little Dog looking good there with that win. Need more dunce cap. Catastrophic. No one's made any dumb, goofy, silly stuff really this tournament. I mean, at one point Little Dog did get caught out with one play, but like it wasn't like a massive mistake or anything. I mean, 1v1s are kind of like that. It just kind of comes down to, you know, you miss a shot or two, but anyone can do that. I wouldn't give them a dunce for that. I'd give someone like Akame a dunce for missing. How many shots did we count he missed? I think it was 4 in total. I think I only saw a couple myself on the stream, but if you go back and watch the video, he missed 4 shots in a row in that LT. That was dunce worthy. $2 million credits, is that the compensation? Gotcha. Gotcha. Anyway, game 2 here. Little Dog Kakati. With Jalen Fee solid joke. It's just not real. It's not real. Credits a bit like the rain, probably. Kakati's got a great counter for mediums though. U50M's a fantastic medium counter, because all he has to do is just YOLO you and ram into you. It's very hard to evade because the 50M is actually quite fast. The LT is fast as well. And Little Dog trying to sneak in a shot does actually hit that into the lower plate. Well played, but has to avoid the ram here from Kakati. No, Kakati's is having to drive uphill. Makes the ram a lot harder. Actually very intelligent from Little Dog, forcing the 50M to drive uphill, but now the 50M is about to start driving downhill. You do not want to get downhill rammed from the 50M. Demon Hunter going to try to avoid it, but no, there it is. Ouch. Wasn't that much ram damage, thankfully, for Little Dog, but now you're face hugging a 50M. That's tough. 50M's got the best armor of any of the tier 10 meds. Little Dog is going to try to put in as many shells as he can. He bounced one, but now he catches the side of Kakati. Kakati's just going to try to run away like that, see if he can create a little bit of space. Little Dog's now a one-shot. He kind of runs into him, doesn't take any more damage, but he's trying to go for that side hug profile. Will Kakati hit the shot? No, misses it. Little Dog has the side hug and could get the win here. Does. And the undefeated Kakati finally loses his first set of the night to Lil Dog at the very end. Very well done with that side hug. I don't know if I said face hug there. I meant to say side hug at the end. It's such a nice tank to do it with. The 200 LT so low profile. Even a medium tank like the 50M, it's super difficult to hit those shots, and Lil Dog does it. And I don't know who the grand finals are going to be now. Is Kakati, I'm pretty sure he's still in, but is Yarrow or Pharaoh in? If Yarrow wins, I think he's in either way. Did Yarrow win? Yarrow beat 1, 2, 3. Yarrow's in. It's Yarrow Kakati again. It is Yarrow Kakati again. Each with 5 wins. Lil Dog, well done with 4. If you beat Hanzo main there, it would have been a 3-way tie. If he beat Hanzo, that was a 3-way tie, but Hanzo, well played. You alone stopped Lil Dog from getting in there. So that is how it'll end up. It looks like the scores have not fully updated here. Maybe if I click on the website, it'll show. As I don't know if there are any matches still going on. Okay, it looks like Tyrannos and Hanzo are still playing. Yeah, okay. So it's showing on the website here. So it's Tyrannos versus Hanzo. So it's Hanzo's chance to win Tyrannos' chance to win his first set, but this is what it looks like at the end. Let me move my camera. We'll go all the way up here. What? Zoom in a little more. Is this good? Yeah, this is good here. So these are our top 7 players. Kakati and Yarrow, each with 5 wins. Lil Dog with 4, 3rd place. Saul and 1, 2, 3, each with 2 wins. Hanzo with 2 wins as well, but a chance to snag 4th place from Saul and 1, 2, 3 if he beats Tyrannos, who is in 7th place and is guaranteed 7th. That being said, 7th is not a small feat. Top 7 out of the thousands of ratings players is a great accomplishment, and everybody in this group should be proud of what they've accomplished. All of them will be getting very similar rewards, which would be you get the ratings attachment. That's what it is. Yeah, the ratings attachment for all 7 players, season coins for all 7 players, and then the winner, either Yarrow or Kakati, will get the T49 Fearless. We can look at the description for exact, yeah. So it's just ratings, indicator attachment, and coins. So literally everyone in top 7 gets the same thing, just in different amounts for the coins, and then of course the winner gets the coveted Fearless, which could be Yarrow a 2nd time, by the way. That's super hype. Also, it's going to start in just a couple minutes, so I should probably accept that invite if I got one. Did I get one? When is it? When's that set? Is that set yet? Sorry, I'm still sharing my screen. Let me at least share it in game format. I don't want to miss it. I don't think maybe it's just not set yet. It is set. Starts at 10:10. Okay, so we have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. I'm not going to miss anything. We're going to play another game. We will play another game, but it is Yarrow and Kakati, the rematch. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Back on top. Back on top. Now, are they in here right now? No, Kakati sometimes watches on YouTube, and Yarrow's usually around on Twitch for these sort of streams. Yarrow's not in here. I respect that, honestly, not watching the stream. Totally cool. All right, let's see if we can get one more game in. I'll go back to the egg. He sees his jump boost, lol. Prince Joker beats Joker. No spoilers, Prince, no spoilers. You have been banned immediately for sharing such confidential information. Let's YOLO and have fun. Snorlax, you have clearly never played Gravity before. We will not have fun. We will not YOLO. I will camp and I will cause suffering. Maybe I will have fun. But I will make sure that the enemy does not. Especially this 50B in particular. You do not have fun today. Goodbye. 976. Nearly a Maxwell right there. You're not allowed to have fun, 50B. You in particular shall take an L. This 62A, I mean, to be fair, they are absolutely destroying our VK in return. Also, who is behind me? You must suffer as well. You must suffer as well. Will I get nuked from behind? Quite possibly. But we'll shoot 1180 into this player first. You can't have fun either. Goodbye. Fosh, please nail him out of the sky. I don't want you to survive. T62 is lucky, says the VK72. Oh, we are actually not looking too good this game. It is 5-on-7. Their 62's alive. We lost 2 heavy tanks. Granted, are not the most valuable tanks to have when they don't have the jump ability, but that just means it's 2 less targets for the enemy to shoot at. So those 2 miss me. R9... T22 is just in the middle of everybody for some reason. He's not going to survive for very long. He doesn't. Imagine we still win this. I will give my best, but our standard B is going by what he said earlier about YOLOing and having fun. Which I can respect you having fun, but, whatever. Hit that shot. Take a couple of my own. Yag hit me, but he didn't high roll at least. 3v6. Wear the dunce cap. I could wear the dunce cap, but I'm not being the dunce here. It's got to be earned, right? It wouldn't mean a whole lot if it weren't earned. Unfortunately, the TVP surviving until the end is going to come back to bite us. Most unfortunate. RIP. Top 7 should get parts for the Fearless. Make your ratings more interesting. I mean, top players for ratings already do get... Oh, you're seeing 249 Fearless. I see. Yo, we got a cheer from Peppa Piggy. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hello there. Hello, Peppa Piggy. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Thank you for the bits. Howdy, howdy. Cool. What's up, cool? Welcome, welcome. Alright, we should be getting our invite in a few minutes, so I'm not going to start a new game. So we will just hang out, I suppose, until the Grand Finals, which once again, y'all, for those of you who are tuning in just now, which seems to be a couple people maybe, the Grand Finals for the 1v1 tournament we've been streaming for the past couple days will begin between Kakati and Yarrow, who were also the 2 finalists for the previous 1v1 tournament on NA for last month. Winner gets a T49 Fearless, which is Yarrow, the defending champion, is the only player on the NA server apart from special accounts to own one. And Yarrow has he been playing games in the tank? Last I checked, he only had 10 games in the tank. Hadn't been playing it a whole lot. Does he have games now? Looks like he's got 12 now. So he's played it a little bit, not a whole lot to be honest, but I mean, that's fair. 12 games in the past month. He's more owning the tank as a trophy than something that he plans to flex in battle, which is all good and dandy. First time watch the stream. Well, welcome KCCO. Good to have you in here. Welcome, welcome. Hope that you enjoyed today. We're catching near the end. The Grand Finals will be starting in about 6 minutes from now. I should be getting my invite soon to join the training room. But yeah, always glad to have new people in the stream. I try to make them entertaining for everybody, so hope to have you back another time if you do enjoy. I mostly do stream on Twitch, but I do the tournaments on Twitch and YouTube. Awesome, awesome stuff. We should get our invite in just a minute here. Keeping's here. What's up, Keeping? Shalom. Ready to catch the grands. Alright, the final scores have got to be out now, right? Yep, there we go. We got our invite. Gonna hide the screen as I join. Kakati and Yarrow, the rematch. This will be a best of 7 as opposed to a best of 3. So let me set the scoreboard. And let's get it. Actually, I'm going to take a brief moment before this starts to use the restroom, because I need to do that. So I'm going to swap to this screen. So I will catch y'all in a bit. But I'm going to do that now as opposed to in the middle of the stream. Or in the middle of the set. And we return. Welcome back. Well, I mean, I should be the one being welcome back. Guys, welcome me back, please. No, alright, let me get situated here. My chair and my desk are at incompatible heights, so I have to kind of wiggle around. But we're good. Welcome back to me. 2 minutes till the set starts and we get Yarrow, Kakati. Again, the people who were the finalists for last time. And again, best of 7, so we will see at minimum 4 games here if it's a 4-0. I think it'll be competitive. And again, Kakati, Yarrow, another poetic ending because they are both on the Joker team, which is the defending champions, and currently the leaders of PYS 1 and 2 right now. And still playing on their off days right now. So we had PYS 1 the 2 days before this. Then PYS 2 were the days before this tournament. PYS 3 starts tomorrow. So they had a couple days off, but they are still on that grind. The 1v1s. Practicing their mechanics, hoping to get a nice, unique tank out of it as well. Ready for carrying the NA tournament streams? Hey man, I do what I can. Hope that you're enjoying them. But you're right, I am the only person streaming them right now. Robert, well thankfully, I think he's going to start streaming for top 8 though, which will be nice. Robert streaming top 8, I'm streaming everything. And we have a good mix. So it would be nice to have more people on A, but, you know, at the same time, it means that if you want to watch comp, you gotta watch me, I guess. Can I complain about it? No. Can I complain about it? No. It's not like I'm doing more work because of everyone else being gone, right? Because I would be doing this anyway for the most part. I wouldn't feel as obligated to cover every single day because, you know, if I'm not streaming, that means no one is. But I would be streaming as much as I can anyway. It's nice to have a more complete view of the entire tournament because there's there were some tournaments in the past where I could only commentate sometimes, and so I got kind of like an incomplete view of everything that was going on throughout the entire season, right? And this is the best way to be immersed in that and to give more informative commentating for everyone else. Tillian saying, for real? Man. Maybe 34 needs a raise. That's what he needs. No one's trolling. Oh, did we get a replay from Lion King? Oh, you redeemed a replay after the 1v1. You got it, boss. You got it. You got it. I'll try to remember. And Yarrow says, go, go, go. Kakati says hi. He says go. Yarrow says hi. The two teammates, they're probably in VC. There's not a small chance they're in VC right now, but they're still memeing. They spot each other quickly. Arrow with the quick miss there. Tried to go for something sneaky on the STB, which, by the way, interesting pick here. Medium tanks having the mobility advantage that the light tanks have in going those chippy wins, you know, where you can just kind of shoot them and run away. But the STB doesn't have the camo that the light tanks have, which is also important because you need to out-detect the enemy with tanks fighting each other. Again there, Yarrow is in the bush right now, but still getting detected through that somehow. He's going to drive forward here now. Kakati could have a opportunity to put in a shot. He's not going to do it, though. STB has 11 degrees of gun depression, the most out of any tier 10 tank in the game. He wanted to sneak something in, but will Yarrow sneak a shot in? No, neither of them hitting that. But Kakati, knowing he's got the reload, is he going to be able to sneak that one in? Does he do it? An HE of 90 damage. That's all you need to take the lead here. Because at the end of the day, if it's not decided on kill or cap, the next condition is damage. Not hit points, damage. So the heavy tank not having the hit point advantage, that's not what matters if that's what it comes down to. Of course, hit points matter if you're going to fight it out. But Kakati in the STB is not... his win condition is not to outfight Yarrow, because that's very difficult for medium to do. His goal is to try to find some other finesse win. And right now, he's doing it through a sneaky Capola shot using all 11 degrees of gun depression right there. Beautiful right there. And Yarrow just trying to sit in the cap and force an engagement, because that is what the heavy tank wants to see in the 1v1 scenario. However, Kakati trying to put in another shot, misses that one, and now Yarrow's in a much more difficult position for Kakati to tackle. From that location, now that Kakati's crossing, Yarrow's just going to cross right on back, and he puts in that shot. Kakati going to push it? No, Yarrow will use his adrenaline, and Kakati's probably going to wait that out, would be smart. Therefore, it's the only noise you have going on other than the house air conditioning. Nice. Lol. Also, welcome everyone in the chat. Israel Rodriguez, welcome. Rodriguez, sorry, pronounced that horribly. Pharaoh's in chat. Let's go. Hey, dogs. Pharaoh, congrats on third, man. Dude, can you believe Pharaoh would have been a three-way tie for first if that set against Hanzo had gone differently? That's tough. Also, Kakati sneaks in another shot right there. Beautiful lower plate shell. And he's going to try to go around Yarrow, though, putting in that massive HE. Super Conqueror's HE is incredible. And Kakati wants to sneak another. He puts it in. But Yarrow's got that side with HE. Is he going to be able to still have the HE? Lower plate? No, that's an AP shell. But a max roll from Kakati means that Yarrow's a two-shot right now, but that ram putting in extra damage to Kakati could make him a potential one-shot with HE. Max roll with AP, but not quite enough. Kakati's on 28 hit points. He's got to hit this shot to make it count, though, and he does it. Kakati executing when it matters the most. Takes the win on 28 hit points. One more touch from Yarrow. One little breath, a whisper, would have done it for him, but Kakati takes the early lead. Go high, yes. That is what Joker says. Good dub there from Kakati. That's not easy to win medium versus heavy tank engagement, but he abused that gun depression, hit some really nice shots. Yarrow definitely should not have put his lower plate up there. That was, I mean, it's clear to see it's a mistake, but at the end of the day, it's hard to do better than Yarrow, right? He is the defending champion, and it's hard to criticize him as someone who's not playing in these 1v1 tournaments and only watching, but, I mean, you can call it for what it is, and obviously Yarrow knows that it was a mistake as well. The Kakati taking game one. Spawns will swap, still Yamato. Dunce Cat for needing bathroom break. Thumbs down. I will give you the Dunce Cat for begging for it, man. Game 2 begins. Same tanks, actually. Unless I lost connection to the game somehow, but no, same tanks. Yarrow Super Conk, Kakati STB. Will they go to the same spots? Kakati says go. Does Yarrow say go? Or is it goo? Is he saying goo? I don't know what goo would mean, but he could be saying goo. Yarrow not going to the same spot on the other side of the map. Kakati will, though. Will he get the early spot out on Yarrow? Looks like no, but Yarrow, is he looking in the right direction to catch a rear shot into Kakati? Does spot him, actually. Yarrow doesn't get lit in return. What? Kakati's lost here. He probably thinks he's in that bush. He's going to fall back, and Yarrow's going to put in a shot. He does it. Yarrow misses. I mean, Kakati misses. That's huge advantage. Yarrow's basically doubling him in hit points right now. That's hard. That is hard advantage, because now Kakati being forced to push in the medium tank. It's not an easy tank to push with, and the Super Conqueror is great at dealing with them. They spot each other again. Yarrow trying to see if he can catch him off guard. Not going to hit that shot, though. Kakati trying to line something up with the superior gun depression by 1 degree, but it's still something. I'm not going to hit anything there, though. Well, Yarrow try to play forward. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He does hit the shot. Kakati is now less than half the hit points of Yarrow. And Yarrow is too far down to be shot back. So things are looking amazing for him. It's hard to see right here with this bush kind of blocking the field of view of like whether or not there's a line of sight here. But it's sneaky regardless, and things are looking really good for Yarrow right now as they turn around to potentially the other side of the rock. Maybe this will be a better point of view. Kakati sneaking the shot. It's looking good. Something there. That was a heat into the turret. Did not quite work out, but Yarrow may have something here. Got to speed up the camera a little bit. Nope, Kakati another miss. And he's got to try to put in these chips, but it's incredibly hard. He's going to have to hit so many shots to get this. He's going to have to hit at least, oh, is it 7 or 8 shots to do it? Probably 8 shots. Yarrow's got to hit 3. 3 shots. And not roll horribly. And Kakati's been shooting a lot of gold, too. If he's shooting gold, it's more looking like almost like 9, 10 shots even. But he puts 1 in, but here's Yarrow. He's just going to roll right on in. And I don't see Kakati running away from this, especially not when there's tank contact having been made here. And there's a max roll from Yarrow, 154 hit points. And he's putting his gun in the air. The absolute disrespect towards his clanmate. It was probably a Capola block, but he gets the kill. It's 1-1 now. Best of 7, yes sir. Beautiful, beautiful. And it's evened up. Yarrow with a more dominant game that time. Definitely had a better plan for what to do. It's not easy to adapt mid-game because Kakati was already just in a superior position. Yarrow was kind of stuck with the cap, and Kakati could kind of just sit up top. But once you start the next game, you can just bring yourself to a different location entirely, and that completely changes the dynamic of the game. So, good adjustment there from Yarrow, but the map will swap, so that means entirely new strats are in store for us. And this is the first time we've seen Yamato Center today. This is an asymmetrical map where one team will fight from the ship, one team will fight from the hills. Yarrow running a 4-2-0-2. Kakati last second picking a Prague. This will be a clash of tanks right here, both mediums. And they both absolutely destroy each other. 4-2-0-2 has really nice hash pens into the Prague, and also has good armor so that the Prague can struggle to pen it. The Prague's got that beautiful clip out. If Kakati can just put in 2 shells, reload the full clip, and then 3 clip, and then full clip it, could be really good. But overall, I would say that the 4-2-0-2 has the advantage here, just because of hash and the ability to rush down, whereas Kakati has to manage his resources and everything. Wear mine proudly. Respect. Respect. Maybe I'm gonna have to like make your real life one for if I do something egregious. We're going for a blind shot into that bush there. I like the idea. Kakati is literally just chilling right now, trying to see if he can just peek the corner here, and Yarrow somehow finds himself going down that path. You will be caught off guard by the clip. Yarrow, however, not anywhere near, I should say. He might actually spot the rear of the prog. Inches forward. Yeah, he gets spotted. Kakati gets spotted, and he has no idea what that means. How do I get spotted there? It's got to be from his rear, right? There's no way that he could have gotten spotted from the front. So he thinks that there's something maybe on his rear. No, he's still looking that way. Looks back. I don't know what he's thinking right now. What is he thinking? Maybe he does realize that he's been spotted from this side. And Yarrow sneaks in. He's going to have the shot. Puts it in. Kakati with a track, though. He's just going to back off. Go for another track. Goes for another track. That's 2 tracks. Does he go for the third? No, he's going to start reloading that clip. Now Yarrow's going to start heshing. Misses it, though. Kakati with the gun block. He's just reloading that full clip. There's the hesh, though. And again, the 4-2 just destroys him with hesh. But he's got no repair kit. Yeah, another hesh right there. Yeah, Kakati's a one-shot with AP now. The issue is, will he bounce this last shot? It's going to be hard to do that. No. You're not able to... Or sorry, Kakati not able to force the bounce there. And Yarrow takes it. The hesh just dominates, and I think that was the advantage there. Obviously, the clip can be interesting, but it's still a lot of shots. I miscalculated at the beginning. I would say it's just 2 shots and then a clip. It's 2 clips fully. It's 2 clips fully that you need to kill a 4-2-0-2. Because 5 shots is not enough. 5 shots is like 1750? Yeah, 1750. So on average, no. A little bit of a high roll you could do it, but I mean, Kakati didn't get it. If Kakati played a little bit better with the tracking, it could have been interesting. Because Yarrow didn't have a repair kit at that point. So if he was able to track him and then reload that full clip, it could have been really nice. But at the end, Kakati didn't have that last shell in the clip, and Yarrow got it. So 2-1 lead for Yarrow after losing the first game. Spawns swap, and now we're seeing a Ditto here. Super Conk Ditto. Interesting, interesting. So this will come down to player skill, of course. I mean, positioning is one thing. An asymmetrical map. And I wouldn't really necessarily give an advantage to either side because, you know, there's strategies you can do on either side that make it compelling. Maybe a little bit easier to play from the ship side with the base in there, but I don't know. It could go either way in terms of which spawn you think is better. But for the most part, it's going to come down to player skill, and both players immediately noticing each other. But Yarrow gets the HE, so he has the damage advantage here. He says, go, go, go. He's taunting Kakati. He's saying, you gotta be the one to make the move. Now you've got to go. I don't got to go no mo. It is you who's got to go, yo. And Kakati's like, no, that's not true. No, you go. Because he's in the base. Yarrow does not have the base. That's the one thing that Kakati does have. And the damage advantage will not take that away. Bottom 28 ratings players. They were low there. They were down low for there. Okay, Kakati's not looking the right way. Yarrow's gonna sneak that in, and Kakati's not even looking. There you go. Bang. Free shot. Kakati not able to sneak it back in, and Yarrow's gonna go for a second one. Just because he's got another free shot, might as well, right? Puts it in. Tracks Kakati too. And yeah, we've got a full hit point Yarrow versus a Kakati who's taken 2 shots and an HE. He's going to get right back into that base. And he's going to force another 50-50 situation where if he's looking the right way, could get the first shot on him, but if he's looking the wrong way, he won't. Yarrow's just going to peek the same corner, though. And Kakati looks away. He was looking at the right spot. Wow, what a shot. Yarrow actually bounced his, and Kakati, with the snap, was able to somehow fit his in. And he's going to technically out-reload. No, he's not going to out-reload. I was going to say his adrenaline would help there, but he should definitely out-reload this shell, just by a little bit. But it seems like maybe is Yarrow and Kakati... Maybe one of them is using Rammer, one's using Kali. I can't tell. Because it seems like, despite the fact that Kakati had the adrenaline, it was almost being matched by Yarrow's reload. So I don't know. That could be a difference there. I didn't really notice. But either way, Yarrow still has the advantage. by about 500 hit points. 502 to be exact. Which is technically more than a max roll. They're sneaking one in. Kakati, of course, hit the first shot, but Yarrow just needs to trade evenly here, and he should be on top. They both bounce each other, though, right into the guns. Kakati's backed into a corner here. He's backed into a wall. Can't really escape. Starting to wiggle that turret. Forces another bounce from Yarrow. Very nicely done, and puts it in. So now they're technically even right now. Neither of them are one-shots, even with a max roll, but Yarrow hits his. Will Kak hit his? Does. So will Yarrow be able to clutch up? Does he hit the kill shot? Yes, he does. Yarrow is up 3-1. Uh-oh. Yarrow is 1 away from winning the T49 Fearless a second time. Twice. The same player winning 2 1v1s on the NA server. That's just undisputed 1v1 GOAT if he does, obviously. I mean, he already was 1v1 champion before, but doing it twice in a row out of all the players that could have made it here. This is excellent here from Yarrow, and he's feeling really good right now. Getting those extra shots in when it matters, just being able to force those, and they've come down to the wire several times here. So it's not like they're terribly matched. You know, this is a pretty solid matchup between the two, but Yarrow's just on top right now. This could be the last game. We're switching up maps to Dead Rail Valley. And a bad chat from Yarrow. 907 from Kakati. Oh, this will be interesting as well. This is hard for me to analyze which tank is better here. Which tank is better here? That's the question. Also, Riri, you followed me just a bit ago. Thank you for the follow. I missed that. I'm sorry. But welcome. Yeah, hard to say which is better. I think the 907 is better in theory, because it's nearly as fast as the Batchat and it can rush it down. But the Batchat only needs 2 clips. And Yarrow can hit his shots pretty consistently. The 907's not the easiest tank to draw bounces in when it comes down to that rush engagement. But, okay, so they trade shots. Now Yarrow can just clip right here. And it is, now he's guaranteed basically a 2-clip Kakati. And I think I don't know if he can reload that before getting shot 5 times from Kakati himself. That's tough. I think the 907 could in theory win if it just came down to them sitting in front of each other and firing their guns. But obviously Yarrow's not going to play it like that. He's going to try to take the advantageous trades when he can. And he's just sitting here behind the rock here as I've been spectating Kakati the entire time. Gonna try to peek, but he actually just gets spotted. He doesn't spot anything in return. Interesting. Does he think Kakati's still here, or does he think maybe he moved somewhere? What's happening? I'm assuming Yarrow doesn't think Kakati's moved, which he would be correct in saying so. Obviously, we know that. He doesn't know that. He can only guess. Gets spotted again. Also funny to see every time that Yarrow makes a slight movement, you can see that Kakati's turret turns a little bit just because of that mobile auto aim. Will Yarrow get himself spotted again? He does. Kakati bounces the shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. Now Yarrow's got himself closer. For free, basically, right? He didn't even take anything for that. And he goes in. He's got the clip boost. He's going to try to go for a 2-for-1 trade, but he bounces it. And Kakati now has the advantage here because Yarrow, he hits his shell, but now he's off for like a 13-second reload. He has the speed boost, though, and it means Kakati's not going to be able to catch him and punish that mistake there that Yarrow made. But Kak's a potential clip here if Yarrow hits his shots and rolls decent. Kak accidentally maybe activating that reticle cal. Probably an accident, because, I mean, I don't see real reason to use it right now. But he is at 989, so he's technically a 4-shot if Yarrow rolls average. Then again, on average, a player will roll slightly higher than their alpha damage because of the crew skill for max rolls, which I would assume both players have maxed out. So it's a little number to keep in mind. Ooh, another bounce from Yarrow, though. Not characteristic of him. Is he going to keep going in? No. But now Kakati's got Yarrow on the reverse. Yarrow has to back up. But the track! Oh, the track. That's massive. I was going to say, when Kakati's driving forward and Yarrow's driving backwards, Kakati has the mobility advantage for the push there. but that track was expert, and now Kakati's a 1-clip. And he didn't get to punish Yarrow for the missed bounce, or for the missed shot. Yikes. This is intense, y'all. Wow. It's coming right on down to the wire here. And Yarrow, will he be able to take it? They spot each other, and Yarrow goes in. He's going to send it. Really be able to get all 3 shots in. No, he bounces one. Kakati should take this. He does. Lots of bounce shots from Yarrow. Not anything that you expect to see from him. But it happens, and the 907 does take it over the bat chat. You know, obviously, if Yarrow didn't bounce the shots, things would have played out differently, so you couldn't just say, well, if Yarrow hit those shots, he would have won. Because, I mean, Kakati could have absolutely changed up his playstyle for something more big brain. I have no idea. But this is what happened. This is the score. This is how things are going. Now, the spawns swap on Dead Rail. And are we going to be seeing a heavy tank here from Yarrow? He's been playing the Super Conqueror well. I'm commenting on the tanks like while they're readying up, but at the same time, they've been changing them quite frequently, even after readying up. So I don't even know if they're going to play 90760, if they're just going to switch again. So hard to say. Yeah, I think he's already switching. Aiden's here. What's up, Aiden? Welcome, welcome. You've been lurking for a while. Good to see you. Say hello. Yeah, he keeps it 907 versus 60. And this is another tricky one where mobility could get the sneaky chippy win. Or Yarrow could just hit his shots and 3-tap the 907. Either way, Kakati is absolutely going to be having to work a lot harder here. Yarrow says smiley face. And go, go. Kakati says he is. He just going to YOLO right over the hill? Yarrow's going to the cap. Cat going for some spots in that bush. Not going to see anything. There's a building separating the two unbeknownst to both of them. Cat runs away. Using that mobility to his advantage to try to relocate himself, something that Yarrow can't always afford to do, but he's going to get rid of the cap. And potentially expect Kakati to come from Yarrow's own spawn, which he won't at the moment, unless he chooses to change his mind. Yarrow's looking the wrong way, Kakati's looking the right way. Kakati, I mean, he's only got one place to look. There's nowhere else for him to look. But Yarrow's still looking away. Kak puts in the shot. He's got the damage advantage. Yarrow's got a hunt now. He can stay in the cap, but he can also risk the 50-50 again. It's not even a 50-50. There's a lot of ways where he can get shot. And there's only a few ways where he can't. Keeping, thanks for the resub, man. Appreciate you. Yarrow does drive off the cap, though, and Kak puts another shot in. Kak looking good here. Yes, thank you. Oh, it's the gift sub from Danger. Danger, thank you for the gift to Keeping. Keeping, enjoy your sub. Yarrow's got Kakati in a trap position, but Yarrow can't really do a whole lot about it. He's just going to drive on in. Try to hit the shot, but Kak's put in 900 for free firsthand. Yarrow runs the tungsten shell consumable, and he puts the shell in, but Kak can put in 3 now. That's 1, that's 2. He's going to go for the 3rd. He does so, but Yarrow's going to be able to sneak in that shell as a result. Kak's not firing, and he bounces it. Uh-oh, now things have changed a bit. Yarrow, does he have the gun depression, though? No. Can Kak bounce around the corner? Can he get around the corner? Yes, he does. Kak has the advantage. He's done almost 2k damage. And he is 3 shots away from bringing it to a Game 7. Very scary stuff. He's just going to go in for it. Tracks Yarrow. Yarrow hits the shell. Kak is a 1-shot in theory with an average roll. But Yarrow, who unfortunately, is that a fire? Did he get lit on fire there? I didn't see that. I saw some smoke. Either way, he was a 1-shot. Kak was around him. Gets the kill, and we are going to Game 7, y'all. And Yarrow with a chance to pull a Warriors and blow a 3-1 lead. Scary, scary. Yarrow won 3 straight after losing the first game, but now Kak has the chance to win 3 straight to take it, as we see an exciting Game 7 here. Falls Creek Factory will be the tiebreaker. So the opposite side of Falls Creek that we saw Yarrow play yesterday. But he goes to the Super Conqueror anyway, the tank that he seems to have practiced on this map. What will Kak pick? Will he try to go for another chippy 907 win? He beat a Bat Chat. He beat a 60 TP. What will he play now? Xville, welcome, welcome. You're here just in time to catch the last game. Game 7, Kak and Yarrow, the rematch. Winner gets a 49 Fearless. Loser cries. Kak again plays the 907. Uh-oh, this will be tough. A heavy beats a heavy beats a medium most of the time, so this is very scary. He's got the hit point advantage. He's got the alpha damage advantage. He has to hit a lot less shots. And yeah, Kak is going to have to work extra hard here because he doesn't completely outclass the Super Conqueror in mobility like he does for the 60 TP. Going to be a lot harder to chip a Super Conqueror because 60 TP can't try to chase you down. A Super Conqueror can. But if there's anything that I've learned, it's to not count him out of this because I thought he might have been at a disadvantage against the 60 TP and he did it just fine. Used the mobility perfectly. And he will attempt to do so here. This is for all of the marbles. Will Yarrow repeat his championship? Or will Kak claim his own T49 Fearless so that Joker has 2 of them? Yeah, thanks for the sub again, General Danger. I appreciate you for that. So Yarrow driving where he actually drives past the cap. Interesting. Doesn't step in it. But he thinks that Kak is on the west side of the map. Here he is. This is Kak hiding in that little bush. Just waiting. Just waiting. He's going to spot Yarrow. He does. He spots him. He gets spotted, but he gets the first shot again. And we've seen what Kak can do when he gets the first shot in. He puts another into Yarrow as he's pushing in. Yarrow misses. That's a 3rd free shell for Kak. Misses it, though. Doesn't want to risk over-peaking because the Super Conqueror's got a much better reload than that 60 TP. And Kak isn't going to be able to just put side shells in like that for free without potentially getting punished with an overextension. Right away, though, Kak has evened up the hit points, 1900 to 2000, so it's dead even. And Kak also has the damage advantage, which is absolutely crucial because it forces Yarrow to push this. And Yarrow's too committed to go back to cap now. If he starts driving back to the cap, Kakati's going to be able to start shooting him. Yarrow misses a shot again, and Kakati putting one in. He now has the hit point lead here. And Yarrow is just trying to play Ring Around the Rosie, but that's not going to work against a 907. Yarrow's not in the position he wants to be in. Uh-oh. And Kakati's looking like he can pull a... well, you can pull a Cavs, I guess, right? Take a 3-1 lead into a dub. And Yarrow says GG's. He's concerned with this. He doesn't feel like he's in a good position here. And he's right about that. He's not in the best position. Pharaoh, Cat Perfector, they in VC. Pharaoh does not need to... Kak and me are in VC. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is Kak going to give him the shot? Don't give him the shot. He's trying to bait. Okay, he's not going to give him the shot. It's hard to tell with the bushes from the other perspective. No, he's too low profile for that, unless he gets Capola sniped somehow. But he Capola snipes Yarrow. Yarrow is not ready for that. He is dazed and confused. Kak tries another, and Yarrow's like, okay, I got to push him, right? I got to do what I know best. But at this point, it's Kak's game to lose, right? He can continue to play Ring Around the Rosie. He can just YOLO. You can only win by camping, lol, says Yarrow. Damn. Kak won this with only mediums, by the way. He won with an STB, and he's about to win with 3 907 games, unless he messes this up. Let's see. Go, he says. Yarrow goes in. Kak is hiding. Kak is hiding. Yarrow's sitting with his music on, lol. Vile. Okay, Vile, my bad. Not Vil. But Yarrow continues to try to push in. Kak is just circling him at this point. It's like Ring Around the Rosie. I gotta watch this from a top-down perspective. That's the most fun way to watch this right now. That's what I should have been doing from the start. And Yarrow is going to try to get a bit of a distance thing to try to get unspotted, but no, I'm not gonna commit to that. He will back off now. This is what I should have been doing this whole time. Who am I kidding? There goes Yarrow, though. He's gonna try to get himself unspotted. But Kak gonna try to keep him lit here. He does not want any surprises in these last 40 seconds. Yarrow is unlit, Kak is unlit, and he's gonna go in. Kak spots him though, and Yarrow's time has been wasted. Kak misses the shell. I just gotta see the ring around the rosy. There he goes, there's Yarrow. Kak backing up just as fast as Super Conqueror can go forward. This is great, and this is how Kak's gonna win. Yarrow gives up. Yarrow's given up. He's gonna turn himself around, but misses the shell. Kak goes in. Is he gonna humiliate Yarrow with a 0 damage game in the end? Man, now Yarrow hits 1. Well played there, but congrats to Kak. Kakati, Kakati, whatever you want to call him. He is your new 1v1 champion. Taking it over Yarrow 4-3. Yarrow pulling the Warriors. Kak pulling the Cavs. Completes the upset. 3 games in a row, down 3-1 to take it with the 907. Gets the dub. And the T49 Fearless. That is your ratings tournament 1v1 champion, Kakati. Congratulations, man. You earned it. Well played up until the very end. Of course, Yarrow did a great job as well, making yourself to the grand finals twice in a row. Sure, both of you can enjoy your T49 Fearless platoon session now. That's going to be a fun one to see. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's it. That is your tournament. Well played to you all. I'm not going to end the stream just yet. I've got a replay to play from Lion King, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And then after that, you know, I mean, that's the end of the tournament, right? I will catch y'all tomorrow for PYS number 3. So let's go ahead and get this replay on real quick. Lion wanted me to show this. So you got it. Lion in the Shark. Yeah, great tournament, y'all. Great tournament. I'm guessing, don't know if everyone's going to show up in the chat at all, but that was fun. I enjoyed it. Tullian, if you're still here, thank you for setting everything up, for making sure that everything was fixed for today. I appreciate you for that. It does look like you are still in here. So you don't have to worry about compensation, it seems, so you got to avoid that. So no issues there. But yeah, appreciate you for everything you do. And for everyone watching, hope they all enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and close the scoreboard. Y'all can see the entire team list now, of which Lion King is bottom tier against tier 9s in the Shark, though. Strong tier 8, in my opinion, the best tier 8. You'll be rocking on Molendyke, one of the newest maps in the game. Is it the newest? I forget if this one's newer or Ghost Factory, but I'm pretty sure Ghost Factory might be the newer one. I don't remember. Maybe Molendyke is the newer one. Actually, I don't think I'm even pretty sure anymore. I'm a goofy goober. My memory is not the strongest sometimes. Originally going in for the cap, but getting off now. And already lost one teammate, a tier 9 teammate, which really hurts. Vigor CR, strong tier 9 tank. Should find the motion here, he does. Sneaking that lower plate shot, that was excellent. Really well aimed, but the driving a little bit less so. They're 1390. We'll take a hit though. So you've put out just about as much damage as you've taken. Should be able to sneak another in. No, not quite. There's the ST1 as well. You're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here if that motion comes up from behind. Kak got his fearless. Let's go. Congrats to Kak. Congratulations. Yarrow's in here. Yarrow's 2 OP. Had to give him the win. Yeah. Okay, Yarrow. Also, I love how you changed your name from Yarrow OP to Yarrow is 2 OP. Like, great name change, by the way. Great name change. Super meaningful. But nah, thank you for an excellent show, man. That was awesome. I was almost sure that you were gonna get a double P, and I was gonna be like, how the hell is the compensation gonna work? Because I feel like just a couple million credits is not nearly enough for the achievement that this is. But regardless, you did great, and I am thankful to have watched you play. Also, it was fun playing with you in Training Room yesterday, helping you warm up. I didn't see if you were doing it again today. I was kind of busy playing GTA, but yeah. So watching the replay, Lion did get shot in the rear by a large alpha damage tank, maybe the SC-130 PM, but Now the Moishan's not looking, he can put a shot or two in there. Good matches, thank you for streams. Appreciate you, Kaiser. Have a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in today. Everyone on YouTube as well. Good to have you all in. And again, if you all watch me on YouTube and are not aware of my Twitch channel, that's where you guys will see most of the 34 streaming at, other than tournaments. But of course, happy to have you on YouTube as well. That is where a lot of people watch their streams, and I'm totally cool with that. That's why I'm streaming with it. Lion King takes another shot and is now a potential one-tap if the ST1 rolls average here. And this could be very scary, but you can also pick up the kill here. ST1 became a one-shot. Nice kill there. 2.3k now for Lion King. Well done there. And someone shot at him right there. Is that potentially the SU-130? All the way in the enemy's own spawn, whereas the VK's camping? No! I meant to say VK capping, but no, it's the VK camping and the SU capping. Interesting. Now, will the VK hit the kill shot here? Lion King, despite hitting an amazing on-the-move lower plate shot into the Moishan early on, not able to fully hit the VK there. Unfortunate RNG, but the second one does connect. Yeah, much love, Vile. Much love, Micro. Good to have y'all in here. Millville's the newer one. Black Gold, or Molendyke's the new one. Okay, got it. I see, I see. I always confuse myself with that chronological order, I suppose. Lion is farming off of this VK right now, who does not seem to be fully paying attention to him anymore. He looked away for a moment. Now turning his attention back towards Lion, but Lion gets the Cupola snipe. The HE from the VK fails to pen, as you would most likely expect from one of the best hold down tier 8s. Lion drives in, gets one shot. Gotta send it, man. Gotta send it for the last shell, right? Now he's gonna play it safe and go for the Cupola, and never mind, the side. Nice 4.2k, 4.3. Give it up. Nice ace from Lion, most likely. I think it'll be an ace. I mean, I feel like 4k it's like an okay ace for tier 8, but if it's an ace, well deserved, of course. There you go. Nice ace there. 4.3k. Well done, Lion King. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you for sending it in. And I hope that y'all enjoyed the replay, and I hope that y'all enjoyed the tournament as well. And yeah, that's going to be about it for me. So I'm going to go ahead if I'm on Twitch. If you are on Twitch, I am going to be rating. Spoiler alert, or I mean, not spoiler alert, but like surprise, I guess. If you were surprised or not. Surprise, surprise, it's Crow. We're going to start that raid now, so go ahead and follow him on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, this is me saying goodbye to y'all. It's been a pleasure. And again, big shout out to Kak, the new champion, or the 1v1s. I'm sure we'll be seeing these two again sometime soon, perhaps. GTA Online single player. I only play online. I don't really find single player any fun. I just play online with friends, just hanging around. It's fun. But yeah, y'all take care. Also got to give a shout out to everyone who supported today. We got the gift sub from Danger, the 5 gifted from Penny, and then the bits from Peppa Pig and Soap. And the sub from Koyo as well. Can't forget that. So thank all of you for that. All right. That's about it for me. So as always, gotta find the button. Stay safe. Happy tanking.